Boys, as we enter our final month of 2025 with the show, we all know eras come to an end, eras come and go. We're obviously going to turn the page in 1 month from now from 2025 to 2026, but this is the end of a very different era. This is the final episode where I am 25 years of age.
Wow.
Wow.
Old ass, boy.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to be the same age as him, bro. He's already yawning, bro. He's tired. Yo, Gramps needs to go to bed, bro.
I'm the oldest one here, and
Yeah.
yet still feel the youngest.
Do you actually?
Because when I look at your head, boy, you need a haircut.
That's
You're
crazy.
saying I'm receding, bro?
No, you're not receding.
Okay.
Your hair looks good.
Okay.
Let's
Listen.
let's hold down in the comments. Do you like Gio with the mop, or do you like the short buzz cut that he's had when he may or may not look like a thumb?
I'm a buzz type of guy.
Nah, I think you look better with the mop.
All right, let's shave it today.
No, let's not do that. But yes, my birthday is on Tuesday, the 9th of December. I share the birthday with Kelly Oubre. Shout out
Oh,
to Kelly.
He's injured.
That's where my good-looking genetics come from.
From Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre.
It makes
Exactly.
sense. It makes sense, yeah.
There we go. But obviously, we're entering December. We just crossed 10 million views, which is crazy. It's just nuts. And hopefully, by this time this episode comes out, we will have done our first stream on Playback. We're aiming for Wednesday night, which is December 3rd.
Yes.
I want to say. So December 3rd for the Pistons Bucks. We're going to try and aim for that game as our first one because I'm not going to be here on Thursday and Friday. So we were going to plan on one of those days. But as you can tell today by the title and the thumbnail, we are basically doing our full bracket prediction for the knockouts of the NBA Cup, which fondly enough, the knockout starts on the greatest day of the year, December 9th.
Oh, wow.
Bro,
It's crazy, man.
happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I have a fun draft plan for my birthday. Thankfully, the timing's worked out where I get the first pick.
Wow.
So
I haven't had first pick in like 10 years.
all the birthday drafts, you have first pick.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That doesn't matter,
That doesn't
bro.
matter. That doesn't matter. He's like, oh, yay.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. Whether you get the first, second, or third pick, you're always going to sell the drafts.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But-
Sure.
But basically, we are going to do our full bracket predictions, just like with the playoffs, of, who's going to make the Vegas final in the NBA Cup and who's going to win it all. I'm sure we've all, thought long and hard about this. And, I've come for vengeance from last year when I became one game away from a perfect bracket. Those damn Thunder, the one time I picked them to do something, they lose to Darvin freaking Ham. So,
Darv.
good old
Yeah.
Darv. So, obviously, we'll get into that at some point. But aside from that, how you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Listen, I don't know if you've been watching New York Knicks basketball recently, but they are steamrolling to the Pistons pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
And
4
they're gonna
straight
be-
wins?
They're going to be neck and neck. They steamrolled the Raptors. Sorry, Fetty.
Okay. Told you, man.
And they're going to steamroll them again in their first game of the NBA Cup quarterfinals as they play them again.
I guess my one word for the Knicks is aging well so far.
Right now,
Definitely one word.
I will say the saving grace is Josh Hart with no OG Anunoby.
Yeah, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's kind of stepping up. Mike Brown's doing business. I don't know if you also saw, I was on Instagram today, but Complex posted a photo of the artist that made the New York Knicks logo. He released all of his mock-ups that he made for the Knicks logos before choosing the one.
Oh,
And,
wow.
it's pretty cool. Like, there are some, unique ones I like a lot better
Send them to
Then
me,
the
so
ones-
maybe we could put them on the screen
than
for
the
the viewers
ones
to see.
than the ones that he chose on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Um,
But
yeah.
It's fire.
yeah, obviously, we all know, just like the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Knicks are a great regular season team. When it comes to the playoffs, we know that they cannot get it done.
They were just in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
And they lost to the same team that knocked them out in the second round last year or the year before. So I guess it really doesn't matter.
I guess, man. But they go farther than the Cavs.
So they're basically the Wolves, and the Wolves lost back-to-back conference finals.
Fair.
So
Well, I wouldn't call the Wolves frauds.
they're
I
not.
call the Cavs frauds.
I think all three teams, in essence, then, if you're using that description, all three of them are frauds.
All right, everybody.
point.
I want you to comment High Rocks because that's what Gio's going to be doing after this week. 'Cause
Chill, bro. Don't
gonna,
speak that.
He's going to lose in fantasy football.
Don't speak that.
Um,
they don't even know what High Rocks is.
I'm sure some
Don't
Some of them
discount the viewers, man.
But-
Some of them do. Some of them do.
Anyways, hopefully Gio does not have to do High Rocks.
Thank you, Tyler.
Because that is a lot of money out of pocket.
I need Drake May to score 27 points tonight, and I need Wandell Robinson to drop 22, and I win.
We know that's just
Hopefully
not going
it
to happen.
happens.
So if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Guys, we have just under 3 weeks to go until Christmas Day. And we're trying to get to 9K by then. We are just under 400 subs away. It's on y'all to get us there.
possible.
We need a good few weeks. I think we can do it. It's very much possible.
Possible.
If you're on Spotify audio platforms, give us 5 stars, answer the polls, leave a review, all that good stuff. Our socials are down in the description below. Personal ones are on the screen right now. My guy Giovanni, get him to 1 million Instagram followers. Join the Discord server. On the screen right now again, join the playback room. Pretty simple. We're going to be streaming on there multiple times a week for NBA games. And you can catch any of us there, any combination of us there, and some of our friends. Join up. It's always going to be good vibes. We'll also stream on YouTube as well. And, it'll be good fun. And obviously, we're going to do our first 45 minutes to an hour of news. And also, by the way, the last 2 pod episodes, y'all have been crushing it with the support. So we really enjoy listening to your guys' insight and everything of that nature. So, boys, do we have anything to say before we dive on in?
Let's dive.
Into the first segment we go. Guys, it's time for another news segment. We haven't had one of these in a while. We've usually been full of player spotlights and team spotlights and stuff like that. We don't have any of them this week, because we had to move a segment from last week that we recorded, which you'll see next. And obviously, whatchamacallit, we're recording this on Monday. This episode's not coming out until Saturday. So it just doesn't make sense for us to talk about a team or a player when they're probably going to do the opposite of what they're doing by the time the segment comes out on like Monday or Tuesday. But we are here for a news segment, and it's something that's been brewing for quite some time. And we're going to talk about the Dallas Mavericks. So obviously we know last year they trade Luka Doncic, a heinous event that will go down as the worst trade in sports history. And this season has been a complete and total disaster as of late. You draft Cooper Flag with the number 1 pick. That's good. But that's really the only positive that this team can look at. I mean, they've been terrible. One of the worst teams in the league this season. Bottom 10 in the power rankings as of yesterday. I think they're like 23rd or 24th in the league. And the Mavericks seem to be in a pit of horror and purgatory. And just when you thought that things couldn't get worse, we're going to put a tweet on the screen from Noah Weber. This is from November 24th. This is last week, but it still kind of holds suit, saying the Mavericks will explore Anthony Davis's trade market with building around Cooper Flag being their focus. One player could create a future elite wing duo alongside Flag if Dallas pulls off the impossible and lands him in a Davis trade. Now,
Lands who?
It's
A young player.
Asar Thompson is the player that they're eyeing, but based on how good the Pistons are playing,
They're not.
that ain't happening.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to put another tweet on the screen. This is from the NBA Central. This was tweeted yesterday, I believe, or it was tweeted this morning, saying that Anthony Davis reportedly expects to be traded per Dallas Hoops Journal, which isn't really surprising. There's really no point in him being there. And we're going to put a tweet from the NBA Central on the screen, because this is the one team going for him right now, saying the Chicago Bulls have discussed trading for Anthony Davis per Jamal Collier. The Bulls have had internal discussions about how to proceed, including conversations about Dallas Mavericks star Anthony Davis, whom they believe could help the team's porous rim protection and defensive interior. So that's essentially the kind of story that we're at with Anthony Davis. They have not released any sort of odds yet of who's kind of favored to land him, but the Bulls are the only team right now at the forefront of trying to land bro.
Who would they trade to get Davis?
That just really is up to them. Do they want to get rid of Vucevic as good as he's been playing?
I don't think they
Do
should.
they want to trade Patrick Williams? Do they want to trade Kobe White? What do they want to do? It's clear they want to build around Josh Giddey. He's a player that for them is untouchable. There was a tweet that came out earlier today that they view him the same way the Pacers view Tyrese Halliburton, which is crazy, by the way. He's not that good. But that's essentially the guy they want to build around. They want to build around Matas Buzelis as well. But I guess we'll just open the floor here to whoever wants to start. Thoughts on this? Thoughts on the Mavs? And where do you think is the best possible spot for Anthony Davis to succeed?
The Mavs need to start cutting ties with some guys because they need to full rebuild, shed salary. I would include like Gafford in that situation. I would hold on to PJ Washington.
Me too.
Kyrie is up in the air because of the injury. Clay, I would move on from Clay and just full rebuild. But sticking to Anthony Davis, which is going to net you the biggest return. Chicago, they need to stay away from old players. Stop with this old player stuff. I'm sorry. It didn't work out with DeMar. It didn't work out with any, but just stop. No more old players. If I'm looking in the East, I know my Knicks were in convos, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Send him to Brooklyn.
I'd take him.
Because you know why? They're gonna attach picks to Anthony Davis to get them to eat the money. Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, they're going to want someone in return. They want someone.
Cam Thomas.
They're going to want Michael Porter if we're getting rid of.
Jay.
Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
DJ
I don't think they're going to remember. You have to make the salaries work. Anthony Davis makes like $40 to $50 million, and because the Mavs are over the apron, they have to take back at least 83% of
That's
that
true.
money.
See, going back to the Knicks, like
The Knicks-
cat for Anthony Davis, the money works.
Well, they're
But-
gonna want probably more than just
Yeah.
that. Cat alone, like if you like, remember this is a team that thinks defense wins championships. I don't know what Cat's necessarily going to do. The Mavs just need a point guard. So that's the thing.
It's hard because the West. I mean, Golden State's because they need bigger guys there in Golden State too.
Well, the
Ooh.
one of the
Yeah, Golden State's
Golden State
small
might
ball.
be a nice
Yeah.
little.
the CBS Sports article lists the Golden State Warriors as far and away the best possible fit because they're essentially a healthy Anthony Davis away from contending.
Right.
Because they keep playing this small ball lineup that just doesn't work, and they get out rebounded every damn night, and it just doesn't work out. Al Horford's not cutting it.
Bro.
Perfect. You throw in Kaminga and Pods.
Exactly.
That gets the deal done.
Do they want to get rid of Pods? That's the
You
question.
throw in Kaminga and Pods. That gets the deal done, I feel like.
Or Moody.
Yeah.
If I'm the Mavs, I'm trying to squeeze out as much as I can. Pause, just because you didn't get enough from Luca.
Yeah.
That's the thing. What do you think, Gio? How are you feeling about this?
Yeah, I mean, I love Davis on the Warriors, even though I don't feel like,
Yeah.
even though they'll probably win more games than I wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
I think that fit would be tremendous. He's a great defender. Draymond's a great defender. That front court would be pretty solid.
Look at
You know
him
what I'm
showing
saying?
Draymond
So,
props.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great defender.
Yeah.
All right, so scoring on that team in the interior would be tough.
I mean, AD would do most of it.
AD, yeah.
Yep.
No, what I'm saying, scoring on them would be tough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My fault.
And then I also like the Bulls fit as well, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I think if they traded, look, I like Kobe White, but I think Giddey's the guy. I think the Bulls think that Giddey's the guy too,
They do, yeah.
right? Isn't that what they said?
Exactly.
So then it's like Kobe White is expendable, and I think they were just as good without him, if not better.
They were better without him, to
Exactly.
be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get, 1 for 1 maybe, Kobe White for Davis.
Not enough money.
Yeah. No.
Not enough money.
So
You
it's
need to
the other-
include more
include a
salary.
bunch
Include
of
like Patrick
salary
Williams or
fillers.
Yeah.
salary filler.
Yeah.
Kevin Herter would be a good option.
Right.
But if we're speaking about the Bulls, we might as well talk about their identical twins, your current favorite team right now, the Sacramento Kings, who are apparently desperately trying to trade either DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine.
Right.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis would make sense if you're also trying to get off Sabonis. Or you play AD at the 4 with Sabonis at the 5. That could work
Yeah.
because AD plays his best with another center next to him because he's just a better power forward. Thoughts? As a
Yeah.
Kings fan, what do you think?
That is hilarious.
Well, I want to
Sorry.
think a bit. Yeah, no.
A sentence I never thought I'd say
That
in
is
my life.
hilarious.
As a
I'm
Kings
sorry.
fan,
That is hilarious.
Don't troll me, bro. But listen, it's something I never thought about. But I feel like for the Mavericks, getting DeRozan in return or Levine in return
Yeah.
is not the greatest. Like, you know what I mean?
Can I just say
You don't want that if you're the
Can
Mavericks.
I just say-
you want someone better?
the only team that Rush should not have went to was the Kings.
Who? Oh, Russ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the Kings.
Russ should have went to the Mavs. It would have been like the most perfect thing.
The
But
Kings are just such in a turmoil right now.
Seriously.
in my honest opinion, there's really only 2 teams that I think that Anthony Davis should go to, not name the Warriors. And it's the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Boston Celtics.
I was gonna throw out Boston,
Wolves.
but the Wolves, I don't think because
I think they're going to trade Randall.
I don't know. I really don't think that's the best.
I
thing to
like
do.
it.
I think it makes sense in the sense of a healthy Anthony Davis is much better offensively and defensively
Yeah.
than Julius Randle.
100%.
And I think, bro, could you imagine an AD Rudy Gobert front court duo?
Dude.
Defense wins championships there, along with Anthony Edwards, along with Jaden McDaniels. That's 4 players right there that are lockdown
Lockups.
defenders.
Yeah.
And your point guard would be the only weak point. Obviously, Dillingham's undersized. Terrence Shannon is, I would say he's the point guard I have the most
think
stock
so?
in. Yeah, for sure.
Just because of defense.
He can
He's a
score,
little better.
and he's a lot better. He's bigger in frame. Dillingham's only like 6 foot, something along those lines.
6'2", 6'1".
They would still have Nas and Dante as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But I mean, that trade, you'd have to give up Randall for sure, and that other piece would have to probably be Dante DiVincenzo.
yeah.
Or you'd maybe have to give up. You can throw in Mike Conley as salary if the Mavs are trying to tank because they have their own pick next year.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But and then you go to the other two teams of the two sabbaticals, the Pacers and the Celtics. The only reason why he should not go to the Pacers, do you really really think his body's going to be able to hold up with them running up and down the floor like that?
No shot.
Tyrese Halliburton's going to wear him out in the first practice.
Yeah.
So with Boston, AD's obviously not healthy right now. He's got calf problems. You don't want to aggravate the Achilles at all. He's got the detached retina. The Celtics want to tank in peace. And there's a situation where if you trade Anthony Davis and you get rid of, I mean, who could you really get rid of that would?
I would probably say like Anthony Simons.
Well, yeah, he would be the main salary filler. You could also throw in a Derek White or someone if necessary.
Yeah.
But you're looking at a situation where the Celtics can tank in peace and you bring back next season Anthony Davis, hopefully who's healthy, a healthy Jason Tatum, and potentially a top 5 draft pick.
Wow.
And Jaylen Brown.
And well, Jaylen Brown's already there, so I'm saying you're
Yeah.
bringing back.
Right.
That works.
Dude, that's yeah.
And if you're able to hold on to Derek White, because remember the Mavs front office is not competent right now, you're looking at a lineup next season of Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and AD, and that's not even accounting for the draft picks. And if the NBA is truly rigged, and they give the Celtics the lottery if they trade for AD and Derek White's included, in comes one of those top 2 picks in either Darren Peterson or AJ DeBanza, and that replaces the Derek White spot, and you play Brown at the 2, and Tatum at the 3.
That's insane.
That, to me, long-term makes the most sense.
Yeah.
But I love the fit with Minnesota a lot.
I think both Minnesota and Boston,
Yeah.
pretty good fits, bro.
But for Minnesota to get over the hump, that would make it a lot more feasible.
yeah.
To get them to like a conference finals, to
Yeah.
maybe knock on the finals door.
And,
Well, they've already
compete with the Thunder.
They're
been too big.
They've been there, done that twice in the conference finals. They lost to Dallas and they lost to OKC. Both series were non-competitive 5 games. So you're looking at a situation now where, okay, you had Cat, didn't work. Luka completely bitched him the whole series last year. It's not even fair. It's just the Thunder were too damn good. The Wolves were not equipped like Denver and Indy to take them
Right.
down. It's unfortunate. Randall didn't work. Anthony Davis would be essentially 3rd time's the charm or strike 3, and that would cost Chris Finch his job. I think we're on the final stages of him. But do you want to know what CBS has the top 10 listed for best trade destinations?
Yeah.
Warriors at 1, Bulls at 2,
Okay.
Kings at 3,
No.
Knicks at 4, which also would be a great fit, especially if you're able to keep some of your guys. Like, I'd almost rather you could even keep Cat and trade away OG if he keeps getting injured, for example, or whatever. The Knicks have
You
the
need
Knicks,
a wing defender. I
Knicks
wouldn't do
have
it.
the Knicks have moves to make. They can do this
They
in
can
any
do this.
combinations.
Yeah, true.
They just don't have picks. That's the one problem.
Yeah.
So they have the Knicks at 4. The Pacers are at 5. The Wolves are at 6. 7th place is Philly, which I don't necessarily like because they just don't have the salary pieces. You'd have to get rid of Paul George, and his value sucks right now.
Yep.
8 is the Atlanta Hawks, which I'm not a big fan of that
Wow.
because Jalen Johnson's the perfect 4. And even though Porzingis has been in and out of the lineup, like Onyeka Okongwu's suitable
Yeah.
enough.
Exactly.
9th place is the Lakers,
Nope.
which would be kind of funny.
What the heck, bro? What?
I mean, think about it this way. I mean, if you give the Lakers Anthony Davis, you could throw in Max Christie, maybe bring back
Luka Doncic.
Maxi Kleba and that point guard that wears 77. I think that would be a fair trade. Maybe a first round pick too,
Dude.
but you never know. And 10th place is the Pelicans, which would be a funny
That
reunion.
is ridiculous.
That would be funny.
The Celtics they have at 13, and I'm pretty sure they have the Nets quite low. They have the Nets at 26, and don't you dare, Sam Presti. I see the Thunder at 22. Don't you dare.
Oh God.
And don't you dare Spurs at 21. Don't you dare. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I don't see that from both sides.
yeah, no, I don't see that at all
No.
either.
No, not at all.
But, look, Anthony Davis, it was a good theory or a good thought of him being on the Dallas Mavericks with this team. But at the end of the day, it would have made infinitely more sense if he was on the team with Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
regardless of whether it's Luka or whoever, that's the one position they're missing
Yeah.
is an elite pass first, elite playmaking point guard. And no offense to Kyrie Irving. I love Kyrie Irving, but he is not that. He's a good passer, but he's no more than that. They need a pure quarterback.
Right.
And they had probably the best one in the league at that position.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just an unfortunate situation of how it goes. You know, looking back on it, Mark Cuban should have sold the team after they extended Luka Doncic. And that's something that he'll just have to live with for the rest of his life. But I don't think he's fussed. He made a few $1 billion off of it. But let us know down in the comments, where do you think Anthony Davis is going to get traded to? Where do you think Anthony Davis should be traded to? And boys, do we have any sort of final thoughts as far as this segment?
No.
All right, so what's going to happen now, we recorded this segment last week where obviously you saw us react to all the Eastern Conference City Edition jerseys. This week we have the West. We had to move it back because the one-word stuff took too long. We didn't want to have the episode over 2.5 hours. So we're going to send you back to last Monday, back last month to November, to rate all of the Western Conference City Edition jerseys, and we'll reconvene afterwards for the Cup group reactions. Into the next segment we go. Obviously, the last segment was, the day after, so we're kind of time traveling here. We're back. It's Monday, and we're going to be doing the second half of rating all 30 NBA City Edition jerseys. So we did the East last week. If you want to go check that out, link down below. Today we have the West. And I think these are pretty solid, like overall. The West typically comes out with better stuff. That's just kind of how it goes. And basically, we're just going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. We're going to be very strict with these. We use decimal points and all of that stuff like that. And I hope you guys liked the custom graphics that I made for the City jerseys. Obviously, I know we have the main team ones. Gotta give it a little bit of a different flavor for the City, It's kind of different. It's new. It's kind of vibey. So I hope you guys enjoyed them. I cooked up 15 more amazing graphics today. And boys, is there anything we have to say, questions before we kind of start?
Let's get straight into it, bro.
All right, let me just pull this up for these guys, obviously, because I have it on another monitor. So I'll just have the Wizards one pulled up for you guys for now, just as like a placeholder and stuff like that. So anyways, we are going to get into the first team, the team that just fired Nico Harrison, the Dallas Mavericks. So going with like this dark black gray base with the gray font and the blue outline, very similar to last year's, except it's just the dark mode version.
Not a fan.
I really don't hate it because it has two of my favorite colors.
This is all he wears. He's wearing it right now.
Black and blue.
But
That's what
I
I'm
don't
about to
know.
do to you
It's
after I give you this knuckles.
yeah, Gio, knuckle sandwich. We're eating. What are we having for dinner?
All right.
All right, bro.
We're having knuckles.
Wild.
I like it. I feel like it's a little too simplistic. The font especially.
Font is ugly.
And then that design on the side looks like a Dallas Wings representation. It looks like a wing.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of along.
Yeah.
See, the Dallas Wings won the lottery again. There's something sus going on, bro. Dallas basketball teams won the past 3 lotteries.
Yeah, Dallas Wings
That's
won
weird.
again.
That's weird.
You ain't
Yesterday.
slick, Dallas. But anyways,
We're on to
I guess they feel bad. They're trying to make them
What do they
better.
feel bad about?
I guess. What would you rate this one, Antoine?
It's a solid 8.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah.
It's
This
like,
8.
I like it, but I also don't. It looks good on the players. I'm going to give this a 7.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
This is
it's
a
around
6 for me. The font is ugly. I think even the color of the font on the black jersey could have been better. Yeah, this is a 6.
It looks better on the players than it does
Yeah,
using the
that's it.
Fnatic stock
I
image.
guess
'Cause
I'll have to see when I see
it doesn't do it justice. It looks good on the players when they're playing. They wore it the other night.
Yeah.
But, it's not bad. Last year's was worse because it was just like a ripoff of the Chicago one from a few years ago.
Okay.
But shout out to the Mavs.
Yeah.
Into the next team we go, Gio's former favorite team of all time, the Denver Nuggets. So we have the 2020 City Edition jersey back, the one they wore in the bubble when Jamal Murray was going for 50 points with 0 free throws. It's got a black base with white font, the white mountains, and you got the rainbow design with the city skyline kind of in front of the mountains.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah.
I like these jerseys a lot. I think the black contrast all the colors in the rainbow very nicely,
Yeah.
and it just pops, man. I love to see it on the court.
I also like that the numbers on top. It kind of gives
Yeah,
like a
that
different,
makes
like a different feel to the jersey.
It does.
Because you're running out of space below the Denver word.
Exactly. This is much better than the 528s, 5280s.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I
not a
like
fan of
it.
those.
This is better than Dallas's. I'd probably go like an 8.5.
Yeah, I think it's like an 8-7 for me.
I'm going to give this an 8.8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's
I think
good.
this is super duper clean. Looks good on the players.
Yeah.
I would say this is one of, if not the best Nuggets jersey ever,
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
without a doubt.
Now,
You
nothing beats the Sky Blues.
Sky Blues are good, but we're talking like alternate. Like this is a
Fair.
classic, I would say.
Yeah. Fair.
So shout out to the Nuggets. All right, into the next team. This is big. This is Gio's favorite team of all time, the Golden State Warriors. So we got kind of this off-white cream, kind of like what Milwaukee and the Knicks did. With the town, we got like this really cool tree design with kind of the numbers almost like the root. And you
Yep.
got the town, and it's like brown and beige.
I actually like this a lot.
This, I'm not going to lie to you guys, is probably my favorite City Edition jersey this year.
This is actually really nice, and I hate that I'm gonna rate it high, but this is a 9.5.
Wow.
This is a very nice. I love the off-white. I love the brown. This is literally my vibe.
I think
So-
I want to buy this jersey. I think I'm actually going to.
Dude, I would have bought it if it wasn't a Warriors jersey.
Get like Jimmy Butler.
It could have been any other team.
Get like Jimmy Butler.
I'm not gonna get it, bro.
Get
I'm
Brandon
just not gonna
Bajemski.
get it. I can't do it.
What if Russ signs there? If Russ gets traded to the Warriors?
It's a very good point.
Then I would probably do it.
Yeah. For me, oh my God. I mean, what was the highest I gave one last week? I don't think I gave anything
I think
over
he
a
gave
9.
9.7.
No, it wasn't 9.7. I think I gave it 9.4 or
9.1,
something like that.
4, yeah.
But this, oh my Lord, this is definitely getting a 9.7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah, the colors mesh well together. I like how they did it. The cream is. It reminds me of like root beer vibes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you are a
so-
root beer fan.
I am a root beer fan.
Addiction.
Yeah, I like it. I would probably give it a solid 9.2.
Wow, I think this might be our highest one yet. I knew you were,
wow.
when I saw it, I was like, is Gio actually going to love this or is he just going to hate because it's the Warriors? But
I can't hate, bro.
this
This
jersey,
is nice.
this jersey's incredible.
They cooked.
Like
man.
you could just rock a fit with this.
Yeah.
Like
You really could.
this could go with any sort of khaki pants or anything like
Beautiful.
that. Shout out the Warriors, man. That's amazing.
Nice job.
Into the next team we go. Guys, we're leaving the atmosphere because we are heading up to the Houston Rockets.
H-Town.
Bringing back these from like a year or two ago. It's a white base with the bright red font with the soft blue outline. Giovanni, how we feeling, man?
No, I don't like it.
I like these. I do. It's not that bad. I like the H-Town concept that they got going on over there.
Yeah.
What I love really is the font of the numbers. What I don't like too much is the font of the H-Town itself.
A little out of place.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a baseball team.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
With
It looks
that
like the
kinda
Twins,
cursive.
you know, like that sort
Yeah.
of look. But I do like the jersey overall. I think it looks really nice on the players, actually. I mean, Steven Adams is a great-looking guy. So maybe he looks any jersey.
He looks good in anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm going to give this like a 7.9.
Okay, so not too bad.
Just missed the 8.
For me, you guys know I much prefer the Rockets with the blue accent instead of the gold. This is like right up my alley. I think they figured out a way. I mean, I think the white in between the blue makes it not offensive. As you can see the text below when it says every city jersey, the red and the blue kind of clash. But this, it looks clean. It looks nice. I really like it. I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10.
I'm gonna be the plain Jane here. It's a 7.
7?
Don't like
7.
it. It's too plain.
Yeah.
I feel like plain would be a little bit lower than 7.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe plain would be more like a 6 or a 5, something along those lines. But
7 is still kind of average.
yeah, not so bad. I like them
Yeah.
overall. All right, ready for the next team?
Let's go.
It is time to head out west. We have the Los Angeles Clippers.
Ooh.
So going with kind of this like orangey red with obviously the white number and kind of like this cruise ship-esque sort of like lettering of LA.
I like
Stars going down the side because we are in the city that, or not the city that never sleeps, but
That is,
we're in
they're
Hollywood.
like their old colors.
Yeah, from their court has San Diego and Buffalo written down on their courts because that was where they were. They had those colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, honestly. I am. Even though they look like highlighters, they look like crossing guards.
Yeah.
They look like
Bird
A traffic
hunters.
cone.
bird hunters.
Traffic cone.
Yeah, traffic cones. But at the same time, it's not, I don't know what it is
not
about.
bad.
It's not nice. I wouldn't say it's nice, but I like it for some reason. For that reason alone, it's an 8.2 in my book.
Really?
Yeah.
I like these a lot. I didn't like them at first because I wasn't sure what color they were because the leaked image didn't look right. A lot of people don't like this. I like this. I love orange. So I'm going to give this an 8.2 out of 10.
That's a 7.5. Don't like it. But it's
Well, if
pretty-
you don't
it's
like it, give it
decent.
lower.
You got to go
7.5 is
lower.
pretty good.
Remember, we're strict.
I
here.
mean,
7.5 is like,
one
oh, it's pretty
the
good.
one before, it's better than the Houston one. That's why I said 7.5.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, give it a 5. Don't be afraid to do that.
No, Gio.
Yeah.
It's better than the Houston one.
Because for me, it's like anything in the 9s is like I would buy this. The
Yeah.
8s, I'd like it, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
7, it's cool. 6 and 5 is where I start to not like the
like,
jerseys. And
But when it's like 2 and 3, it's like get rid of it.
like the
burn it.
Celtics one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
This one's not awful. It's not too bad.
Right.
So, how we doing on time?
I don't even know.
Got 13 minutes.
13 minutes.
Perfect. We're making good point. We're almost at the halfway point. Ready for the next team.
Let's go.
You guys know what is next. It is the Los Angeles Lakers.
Uh-huh.
Bringing back this Toronto Raptors wannabe monstrosity with this kind of arrow of Los Angeles. Got a black base, purple number with the yellow font, and the opposites of the outline.
I like it because it's giving me vibes of like vintage throwback to like the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, that's the
Zero.
only reason why I like it. Zero's crazy.
I feel like whenever LeBron's on the team, you're going to have a black jersey or a dark colored jersey. He just likes to
Zero.
have that in the rotation. You don't like this at all.
Awful.
Really?
Awful.
It's not bad.
The design is so not symmetrical.
You don't like the design?
It's not symmetrical. at
It's
all.
not symmetrical.
The end is so high up.
It is disgusting.
It's not symmetrical.
This is disgusting.
You know what this looks like? So the word Angeles. Do you know that in the Meadowlands, that whatever that monstrosity is, that's kind of like, is it the ski slope? The ski slope?
yeah.
Whatever that is hanging up above, it looks just like
yeah,
that. and
that's
I
a good
can't
point.
Unsee it.
That's a very good point.
But outside of that, the black, purple, and gold look great together. I like the way it looks on the overlay too that I made. But at the end of the day, this is a very average jersey. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. I'm just not a fan.
yeah, it's like a 5 for me.
I'm gonna give it like a 7.7 because
I'd-
Luka Doncic, man.
Thank goodness you went for the 7.7 because I was about to lose my damn marbles, bro.
You can't do it if it's 7.6. It has to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just don't mention it, okay? Don't mention it. But
All right.
yeah, this is another recycled one, so kind of
Fair
what
enough.
it is. Into the next team we go. We're getting into one of the more controversial teams in the NBA, the Memphis Grizzlies. So if you guys remember in the 21 season, Gio, the jersey you have of Ja Morant is kind of like this black base with kind of that tiki design going down, you know, the oblique end of the jersey. This year they've gone for white. They've gone for this very minimalist pinstripe that you can't see from certain angles
I see
with the
it.
navy blue numbering.
Yeah.
How do we feel?
I see it. I think it's. Oof, this isn't a white jersey. It's a little off-white.
It looks like soccer, bro. It looks like Argentina's jersey.
Kind of a
That's,
little
that's
bit,
a good point. I like the design actually, and also on the side and in the collar. Ooh, I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
I would go. I go 9 flat.
Oh, wow.
9.
9
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's too bland.
No,
for me to
it
put
looks
into the
it looks
nines.
good.
The 8 looks like
see
an
how-
hourglass.
Yeah, it does. And also like the stripes on the jersey. If there was a little bit more color to it, I would
No,
like
no,
it a
I
little
think
bit
it looks
more.
fine.
No, I think it looks good like that.
I think it looks
I
fine.
want a little bit more color in there.
I think the faded look looks better.
Yeah.
I would argue the opposite. But
Okay.
I'm gonna give this like a. It's a nice jersey because it's like a nice like. I can see this with like a good fit on, you know.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't buy it at the same time.
Let's go with denim
So I'm
jeans.
like- yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go with like a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I know what you wanted to give it, but
Yeah.
for me, I like this actually quite a decent amount. I'm going to give this an 8.4 out of 10. I think it's really slick. I like how some angles it looks white, some angles you see the pinstripes. I think overall it's good.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Grizzlies. Into the next team we go. We're bringing back another classic that a lot of people love in the modern NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going back to the days when Derrick Rose was on the team with kind of like this dark purpley indigo kind of color base
It looks so different.
with the pink font with the white outline. It looks different on the players than it does on Fanatics.
It does. Yeah.
Way
it looks,
different.
It looks more blue on random.
So wait, what is it? Like I don't know
It's
what
indigo.
what am I judging?
Whichever one you want. I guess the
They-
players, because that's what you're seeing on the floor.
They both look good, regardless. That's probably my highest graded one. I'm gonna go with.
Really?
I love it.
You give the Warriors a 9.5.
I
So I'm
love
curious to see
it.
how high this
This
goes.
is 9.7.
What?
Whoa.
9.7.
I mean,
This
look,
is ugly, bro.
I don't
Well,
think
you're
it's
ugly,
ugly.
bro.
crazy.
No, this is ugly.
How ugly
It's
we
not ugly. This
Like-
you said you wanted a nice purple jersey. This is a nice purple jersey.
This is not a nice purple.
Oh
jersey.
my god, Gio.
This is a nasty purple. First of all, it's
No.
like a magenta. Ew.
It looks beautiful.
Ew.
I love it.
It's like pink almost.
It's like a magenta
yeah, it's
pink.
like a pink magenta. Yeah.
What would you
And
give it?
no, thank you. I'm giving this a 4.
Really?
He's so awful.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like this a lot. It's something different. We don't really see a lot of pink with NBA jerseys.
Yeah.
And I think the indigos, I'd rather it be this like purpley indigo than it be black or white or gray. I feel like it's kind of a different thing that we get with the jersey.
Yeah.
I'm giving this an 8.6 out of 10. I really like it.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of people like you're in the minority here.
Yeah, come on, G.
I guess. I mean, it's very different. I guess that's why people like it. But
Probably. I would
if
imagine.
it was
so.
October, I'll give it a higher score.
Ah, damn, we're just off.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Into the next team we go. We're bringing back another classic that a lot of people love. The New Orleans Pelicans. Going with the Knights of New Orleans. The black base, the neon green lettering with a very faint purple outline around the number.
Yeah, I like this a lot. It's giving me like a, I don't know. It's like a. It looks like a Halloween jersey, to be honest.
It does, yeah.
But if I was a Pelicans fan, I would definitely buy it. But I'm not a Pelicans fan, and I wouldn't buy it. So it's kind of in between. I would buy it and not. So it's like a 8.4.
Okay, yeah.
8.4.
I imagine where you'd place it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
Really?
7-2.
It's still pretty good.
7 dose.
You're just never gonna rank anything low. I like this. It's grown on me a lot over the years. I used to hate it. The logo even looks like you see the Pelicans' bones, so it's like Halloween themed.
Yeah.
I'm giving this a 7.8 out of 10. It's not bad,
Okay.
but I wouldn't give it in the 8. I wouldn't consider buying it. Stuff like that. So we have 6 teams remaining. Are we ready to get into the next one?
Let's go.
All right, into the next team we go. We have the OKC Thunder.
Disgusting.
So if you guys remember back when Russ was on the team, they had the light blue version of this jersey. Now they kind of have a blue to bluish gray gradient kind of going down with the white font and the orange outline.
Absolutely disgusting. This is literally a 1.2.
5.
It's a 1.2 out of 10. Get rid of it. Burn it.
Why do you not like it?
It's nasty,
awful.
bro.
It's
the
awful.
font is just absolutely disgusting. The color is just nasty.
Yeah.
The
and
design on it is
stripes.
ew. Like, what are we doing, OKC, man? So much potential with the colors that you guys have, and then you do this. It's not good. 1.2.
I kind of don't hate it. I'm not gonna lie, because I like you see on the shoulder you kind of have that light blue and the orange. That's a nice little speck of the jersey. I don't know. I don't hate this one as much as everyone else does. I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's a 5.
Hey, you finally ranked something low.
It's a mid.
I guess it is kind of the epitome of mid.
It's
I guess
not
I
mid,
do
it's
see the
bad.
confusion over here where like the K and the C kind of like almost looks like the same thing. It's kind of like a glitch.
Yeah.
It's just ugly.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Can we skip this? Can we move from this?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one. And thankfully, we're about to take a big step up from here because we're bringing back another classic jersey, the Phoenix Buns, bringing back the Valley.
I like this.
So the black base with the white numbering in the font, and you got the beautiful Phoenix sunset going around the Valley.
Yeah.
Looks like Lego blocks.
Yeah.
It almost
Yeah.
looks like Tetris kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Brick Breaker.
Yeah.
This is a classic one.
Yeah.
And also the black kind of represents the city skyline too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to give this like a 9 flat. 9 flat.
Yeah, it's a high 8. I'll go 8-8 on it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think this jersey's garnered its respect over the years. I'm giving this a 9.2 out of 10. It's almost one of the best jerseys that we've seen in the modern NBA. It's just whenever Phoenix came out with it, they haven't released one better since.
Right.
This has been the pinnacle of their powers.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Phoenix Buns. Guys, we have 4 teams remaining. Are we ready for the next one? All right, we are heading back out to the Pacific Northwest. We have the Portland Trailblazers going back to their airport-themed jersey. Obviously, you got the black base with the white font. PDX is the airport code in Portland, and the little sash going down diagonally is the iconic rug pattern in the airport.
I love the sash.
Listen, this is really good.
Yeah.
I love the
This is
sash.
Very good.
I'm not the biggest fan of the color though, Anthony. What do you think about the color?
I love the color.
Yeah?
This is probably the best jersey I've seen so far.
I thought-
Really?
Wait, what
This-
about the what was it? The
Wolves?
Yeah, the Wolves one.
Listen, this beats it. I love
Really?
black and I love this color.
Wow. I mean, yeah, turquoise is one of my favorite colors, so I'm going to be very high
I
with my
might have to go 9-8.
That's crazy.
That's the new winner.
not
It's
that
the new
high.
clubhouse leader.
9-8.
It's not
nice.
It's not that high, but I'm still giving this a 9.5 out of 10. This
Love
is incredible.
this jersey.
I love the design. the sash on the side. I don't really like the PDX though.
It's cold.
It looks cool. It looks
You think
cool.
so?
It looks
Yeah, like it's a different
don't
feel.
really
Yeah,
like the
even outside the
PDX.
collar.
Even the
yeah.
Hornets did that at one point. They did CLT for the Charlotte airport.
Okay. All right. Well, at the end of the day, it is a 9.2 for me.
Okay, so at least it's still something
It's
you
nice.
would buy.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, I'm a big fan of this. I think it looks good on the players too. It's a bit of a
Yeah.
good counterpart to their typical red that they always use.
Yeah.
So, shout out to the Blazers. Are we ready for the third to last team?
Mm-hmm.
We are heading to Giovanni's favorite team of all
It's about to be
time,
fire.
the Sacramento Kings.
Beautiful, Russ.
So we got this dark purple base with like this grayish white, kind of almost like the Magic's platinum color font, with like this neon purple background. Lads, how do we feel about this? Giovanni, as a Kings
Listen.
fan, what do you think?
Russ, you look good, bro.
Listen,
Pause.
not gonna lie, this might take the cake for me.
Yeah.
So you better give a 9.9?
This is
Anthony, what do you give it, bro?
This is better than the Wolves.
How about 9.89?
I think this is gonna be a 9-9
Wow.
for me. This is beautiful. I love it.
Wow, Anthony. You surprised me, man.
Yeah,
You
I love it.
surprised me.
Like, you can't go wrong with purple.
You can't.
Purple is the most underrated color in existence.
It's such a good color.
And what I love about this jersey specifically is the use of kind of like this faux neon design going across like the lettering and stuff like that. I love the purple they're using. They have a little gradient down the little like arrow stripes down the side. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm giving them, what did I give Portland? A 9.5? I'm giving this a 9.6 out of 10. I love
Yeah.
this.
I think I'm right around the same area as you. It doesn't get a 9.9 for me because I wish the purple was one shade smidget bit lighter or brighter.
Yeah.
Other than that, this is a 9.6 jersey, man. I love it. It looks like Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's Day red.
Valentine's Day is pink.
Pink and red.
What does it look like, Gio?
It looks like Valentine's Day.
Okay, whatever.
I think you may need to get your eyes checked out.
Yeah.
No,
Besides the point.
it's like on the side. I don't know what it is about the design. It's just giving me.
I
Valentine's Day.
don't see that at all.
No.
No. Valentine's Day, I think red, I think pink, I think white.
I think purple too. No.
No.
No, not really.
No.
Am I the only one? Let me know in the comments, please. So I'm not
Yeah,
crazy.
let me know
You
because
are the
that's
only one.
crazy. But how we doing on time? We have 2 teams left.
Got 25 minutes.
All right, good. We're
Yeah.
almost done. We're going back to another former City Edition jersey with the San Antonio Spurs. So we got
Okay.
that black base going down with the script font up top. We got the classic old teal fuchsia orange combo
It's nice.
and the normal number below. My only criticism, I don't like that the number is plain. I wish the number had the colors incorporated or just no outline at all.
Okay.
Yeah, no outline at all would be better. I agree.
Yeah.
I like the font of San Antonio. I like the sash going down around the jersey. I wish the sash was more angled, kind of
Yeah.
like how the Portland one was. But overall, this is a 9.1.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Going into the 9s. I don't know if this is a 9. I'm going to give this an 8.9 out of 10.
This
Okay.
is an 8.5.
I'm actually changing because I realized I made Denver an 8.8. I'm going to give this an 8.5.
Okay.
That's 8.5.
Yeah, it's a great base, but there were things that they could have done to make it better.
You're right.
That's kind of where I stand
Yeah.
with it. When are we ready for the final team?
Yeah.
We have one team left. They've been literally spot on with everything that they've done so far cosmetically this season. It's the Utah Jazz.
Wow.
So if you guys remember the jersey a few years ago, it was kind of the sunset design with this sort of, Benjamin Moore, Ace Hardware paint thing going down. Now they've embraced the cold, they've embraced the mountains, and they've gone for this.
They're so cool, bro. Like, they can't go wrong with anything. This is not bad, Anthony. Or why are you huffing and puffing over there, bro? What do you think?
You literally wear
It-
all of
it's-
these colors
it's
on a daily
it's-
basis.
It's I'm looking at like a paint swatch. It's all the different colors of gray in one. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
What?
This is like an 8. No, it's okay.
He says, I don't
it's-
like it. This is an 8.
It's okay.
Crazy.
I would wear it, but I don't know.
That's where you give it.
I would probably go 7-9.
Look, I don't love the Fanatics version of this, but the way it looks on the players, it looks fantastic.
It does.
Yeah.
I love this. I think Utah, I wish their quality on the court's getting there. I wish it was as good as the jerseys they display.
Right.
I'm going to give this an 8.3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Big fan of this.
This is an 8.8 for me. I just like the icy blue around the collar and the arm sleeves. And then just the gradient of the grays. It's pretty cool. Like, Utah, don't sneeze on me, bro.
Bless you.
Utah,
Bless you in the
God
comments.
bless you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude to you. But Utah, they just don't. They can't go wrong.
They can't.
8.8.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Western Conference City Edition jerseys. That includes all our City Edition grading. Let us know down in the comments, what was your favorite City Edition jersey and what was the worst one? We're back to the present day. We hope you enjoyed the Western Conference City Edition jerseys. They were very, very good. And I know I cooked up some good graphics for it. So I'm glad you guys were able to see it. Now, we have some good, friendly competition. So obviously, about like 5 weeks ago, we predicted all 6 groups for the 2025 NBA Cup. We did this last year, and we kind of had a little bit of a friendly competition amongst the 3 of us. And, you know, it's basically who can predict the best. And there's like a point system we have that we'll get into before we start. And I just went to look at last year's competition. The final score, I came in first place with 48 points. Antoine came in second with 47 points.
Wow.
And Giovanni got absolutely annihilated.
Oh my God.
Only finished with a measly 37 points.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but he was 10 points behind you.
Yeah.
Listen,
So-
bro. I'm gonna win this year though.
Should we put like a forfeit for the loser?
No, I can't think of one.
Yeah, nah.
Something. So we'll have to
At
do
the end,
something.
we'll think
We'll
of
do
it.
something.
We'll do something. If we figure it out.
High rocks for Gio.
Bro, I'm already doing one. I'm signing up for DC too, so
Oh, that's crazy. Don't
Wow.
do that.
I already did.
Buy a camera.
You're such a loser, bro.
I'm signing up.
He's-
I'm doing doubles with
Yo.
my friend again.
Chat. Tell Gio to buy a camera.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Because I guarantee that High Rocks wasn't cheap. We've been telling you
What
for how many
a-
months? Putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, come on, G.
Listen, the camera's good.
No, it's
Guys,
not. It's
Tell
way
me how good the camera is down in the comments.
Yeah.
It's in fact way worse than ours. It's very
Guys,
noticeable.
I need you guys to let me know, okay?
Yeah, definitely. But we're obviously going to go through all 6 groups and our wild card picks. Boys, who do we think won?
Me.
You're going with you.
Yeah.
I remember my rankings pretty good. I think I did okay.
You just don't know the point system.
Yeah, I do.
So that's the thing. So are we ready, boys?
Yeah, let's rock.
All right. So on the screen, let me just refresh this because I know I made the graphics changes for the rules. Okay. On the screen right now, you will see the rules for the group stages. So if you get a team correctly placed, so if you pick the team to finish third, they finish third, you will get 3 points. All right. If you pick a team that's 1 spot off, so if you pick a team to finish third, they finish in second or last or fourth, second or fourth, you'll get 1 point. If it's more than 2 spots off, you get nothing. And, you know, too bad, hold
Hold it out.
ratio essentially.
There you go.
So, boys, do we have any questions, comments, concerns?
Not at all. I'm ready to go. Ready
All
to
right.
check this out.
Let's get into the first group. We're going to start with the Eastern Conference in Group A, and here are the results.
Are you kidding me?
So I'll read you how it finished off first, and then I'll tell you how we did. So obviously the Raptors came first, Hawks came second, Cavaliers third, Pacers fourth, and Wizards fifth. And your boy came off to a start on fire. Obviously I got three teams correctly placed: the Wizards, the Pacers, and the Hawks. I get 3 points for each of those, and I finish off with 9 points. Antoine got the Wizards spot on in last, 1 spot off for the Pacers and the Raptors, and then Giovanni also getting the Wizards correct in last, and the Hawks 1 spot off. Damn.
Wow.
I can't believe,
I was so Debbie Downer on the Hawks.
dude.
were. I'm
I
trying to
don't know
tell you.
why I was so high on the Pacers. What the hell am I thinking?
Well, look at me,
Yeah.
too. I put him in third.
Yeah.
Still,
The Raptors we did pretty good with.
the Raptors, I did bad with. Look where I have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I put the Raptors higher. If I just switched the Raptors and the Cavs, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But I mean, who thought the Cavs were going to lose in the group stage? But
Yeah, that's so true.
things happen. As you can tell by the top of the screen next to our names, I am in first with 9 points, Antoine in second with 5 points, and Giovanni in third with 4 points.
All right.
They call me the comeback kid though, so it's okay.
They do. So let's see if that comes true to fruition.
Yeah.
Are we ready to get into the next group?
Yeah.
We're getting into Eastern Conference Group B. Here is how the group shook out. So for the audio listeners, the Orlando Magic came in first, Celtics in second, the Detroit Pistons came in third, the Philadelphia 76ers in fourth, and the Brooklyn Nets came in fifth. So congratulations to all of us. We not only got all 3 correct with the Brooklyn Nets in last, but we all got the Detroit Pistons in third place. That is a really good poll for a team that's been playing out of their damn minds.
Right.
But 2 games they lost happened to be in the NBA Cup.
How the hell did a Magic pull it out at
Wow.
number 1?
Yes,
That's
sir.
ridiculous.
I can't believe the Sixers. Yo, Gio, what were we doing?
I don't know what we were doing.
The worst part was I was going to put the Celtics in second until you convinced me to put the Sixers in second.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have had a perfect group.
Yeah, you had a perfect group.
But look, I'm chilling right now because I picked the Magic in our preseason predictions to win the whole cup.
Yeah.
And they came in first place. They're stampeding ahead. I get +3 for them.
That's crazy.
Antoine gets 1 point for the Magic because he had them in second, and Gio did the exact same thing. We all had the Celtics in fourth, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So thoughts on this group?
Sixers disappointed us big time.
So did
They were
Pistons.
super hot. Yeah, Pistons too. But
Pistons
Yeah.
did
I
too.
feel like the Sixers, because we were super hot in the Sixers. Look at us. First
Yeah.
place.
I
Yeah.
know, because we thought they were going to.
They were super hot in the beginning of the
Steamrolling.
season, and then they
Yeah.
just super cooled down.
Yeah, we
so.
rode that wave. The Magic are the best team, and they were undefeated.
Pistons are the best team in the group.
The Pistons
yeah,
are the best.
but yeah,
But the Magic,
They won.
strung together the better wins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, when it comes down to the 76ers, I do think, us being correct with the play-in team might be the correct prediction. I don't think they're as good enough to be a top 3 team because they've just hit a wall these past few
They've
weeks.
hit a wall, yeah.
And it's quite unfortunate. They just lost a double overtime game to the Hawks yesterday
They lose close games all the time.
because they're not clutch. Because they are the kings of being frauds because they are second-round merchants.
I guess.
0-3 in Game 7 since drafting Embiid.
That's crazy how you know that stat off the dome.
I mean, it's not that hard to remember,
Yeah.
but it kind of is what it is. But as you can see on the top of the screen, I am still in first place with 18 points. I've doubled my lead. Antoine in second with 12 points, and Gio caught up a little bit in third place with 11 points. So those are the first 2 groups. Are we ready to get into Group C?
We are indeed.
All right, East Group C, here are the standings.
Let's freaking go.
So, for the audio listeners, here's how the group shook out. The New York Knicks won the group in first place. The Heat came in second. The Bucks came in third. The Hornets in fourth. And the Bulls in fifth. We'll start with Giovanni. Incredible.
Let's go.
Correctly predicted the Knicks and the Heat to finish first and second. Got the Hornets correct in fourth. You just had to swap the Bucks and the Bulls and you were there.
Yeah.
That netted you 9 points, bringing you up to 20.
It's huge.
Antoine, same thing. Knicks and Heat correct in first and second. The Bucks and Hornets, you had them a little bit swapped around the wrong way, or just
Yeah.
moved down one. So you get a point for each, bringing you up to 20 as well. And here's what is super unfortunate. All the Bucks had to do is just beat the Knicks, and I would have had the whole group correct
The Bucks to
Oh my god.
on the final day.
Right.
The main reason why I picked the Bucks, which is why I didn't say anything when we did this group, Darvin Ham, until that game or the game before, had never lost in the NBA Cup.
Oh, that's
no.
why you picked them.
Undefeated with the Lakers,
Right.
undefeated with the Bucks. They won their first 2 games, and they lost the last 2 games, and it all just went to crap.
Dang.
So it's really unfortunate for me. If I just moved the Knicks and Heat up and put the Bucks in third, it would have been there. But everything else is one spot off. I net 4 points, and just like that, folks, we got ourselves a ball game after the Eastern Conference. I am still in first place with 22 points. Antoine and Gio are tied for second place with 20 points.
yeah.
So thoughts on this group?
I mean, pretty self-explanatory. We knew Knicks and Heat were top. Bucks were kind of middle. Bulls is crazy.
Bulls fell off.
They fell off on that run. That's the biggest thing. We put them in third, me and Yuji.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's why my one word was cinema. All their games are thrilling, stressful nail biters, and they just happen to lose
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like they lost another one the other day.
Yeah.
It's just who they are. It's just how they operate. And
At least for now.
Anthony Davis might change that.
Potentially.
Maybe they'll win those games. But how are we doing on time after the Eastern Conference?
11 minutes.
All right, perfect. We're making good time. Are we ready to get into the Western Conference?
Let's do it.
All right, Western Conference Group A. Here are the groups.
Kidding me, bro?
So, here are the results for the audio listeners. Obviously, the OKC Thunder won this group, not really surprising. The Phoenix Suns came in second. The T-Wolves came in third. The Jazz in fourth. The Kings in fifth. Giovanni, you got 1 point in this whole group.
Oh my God.
I
Gio.
threw the game with this one, bro.
Wolves 2 spots off. Kings 3 spots off. You picked the Thunder to finish third, which is crazy.
Listen,
you
bro.
deserve the 1 point.
Listen,
And
no
you
one
picked the Suns
expected
to
them to win 12 games in a row. No one expected that.
Well, no one expected them to win 12 games in a row, but everyone expected them to win their group. That's the main thing. So you net 1 point because the Jazz were 1 spot off.
The Wolves suck.
Yeah. Antoine, you got 3 points from the Jazz. That's a really good pick. 3 points from the Thunder's pretty obvious, and the Wolves are 1 spot off. You net 7 points and tie it up.
Yo, Anthony, comeback kid.
Comeback kid.
Okay.
I got 3 points correct with the Thunder. Had the Jazz not choked against whoever they played in their last game, I would have gotten that pick correct, and the Wolves were 1 spot off.
Is this the last one?
No.
Oh,
Two more
It was
groups.
more.
two more groups.
I'm
This is
sure-
the first group in the West.
My fault, bro. I'm sure.
So after West Group A, me and Antoine are now tied for first place with 27 points. Giovanni, the comeback kid, is in last place with 21 points, getting ready to hold that big, fat, juicy L.
Nah, this is where I'd like to be.
All right, we got 2 groups left. Are you guys ready to get into West Group B?
Let's go.
Here is West Group B.
Yo, Anthony,
So
insane.
we'll start off with how the group shook out. The Lakers won in first place. The Grizzlies came in second. Clippers in third. Mavs in fourth. Pelicans in fifth. Starting to wonder why I did not put the Pelicans in last, but then again, the Grizzlies were awful going into the NBA Cup, so who could blame me? We'll start with you, Gio.
Yeah.
A little bit better. You got the Lakers and Pelicans correct. The Clippers and Mavs will reach 1 spot off, so you net, I believe, 8 points to bring you up to 29. I obviously, here's what's unfortunate too. Had the Clippers beaten the Lakers, I would have had almost this whole group correct.
Damn.
Just that last day, I was cruising up until that final day. I got the Mavs correct in fourth, and the Lakers, unfortunately, second, 1 spot off. Clippers fell down to third. What can I do?
I can't believe the Grizzlies got second.
Yeah, they played well in their cup groups. Remember, I'm telling you, Zach Edey's starting to play better.
Zeki's.
Oh, why did I
fraud,
put
dude.
the Lakers in third?
Yeah, I
Antoine,
don't
you
know
got the
what
bottom. You got the bottom 2 spot on. Pelicans, Mavs. You got the Grizzlies and Clippers. In the wrong spots, but you did net 8 points. So how do we feel about this group first?
Yeah.
Why did you put the Pelicans in third?
Because the Grizzlies and Mavericks looked awful,
Yeah.
So did the Pelicans, though.
but when the cup started, Zion came back.
Okay.
I didn't expect them to be worse.
Right.
This was a toss-up one. I mean, the Lakers I should have put in first. I was high on the Grizzlies, and the Clippers.
Yeah,
Because I thought it was going to be, a good year for both of them, but otherwise it's not. So,
yeah, it's unfortunate to see kind of how it shook out, as far as that goes, but it is what it is. And obviously, after West Group B, Antoine takes a commanding lead at 35 points. I'm in second at 31, and Giovanni is in third at 29.
That's where I'd like to be.
With just West Group C to play. And if you remember,
It's a group of death.
Antoine had the same exact lead last season before I predicted the whole group correct
That's actually crazy.
and came back and won.
That's
Will we see the same thing happen again in West Group C?
no shot.
Here are the results.
Ooh.
So it did
You
not
almost
happen
did
again
it.
this year. So
Almost.
for the audio listeners, the Spurs beat the Nuggets on the final day to win the group. The Nuggets came second, the Rockets came in third, the Blazers in fourth, and the Warriors in fifth.
Damn.
So obviously, we'll start with you, Gio, because you're kind of pretty much out of this by now.
Yeah.
3 points for the Nuggets in second. That's correct. You got 1 point each for the Warriors and Blazers. That nets you 5 points. You're up to 34. Antoine got 4 exact points on everyone except the Warriors. Everyone was swapped, by 1 spot.
yeah.
Tried to tell y'all the Blazers were going to finish fourth.
Yeah. Good.
Tried to warn you, Gio. You gave me pushback on that. You laughed at me, but we called it, and the Nuggets came third, 1 spot off, and I knew the Spurs would win with or without Victor Wembanyama.
That's crazy.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Not me.
So we take it. So Antoine, 39 points in first place. I'm in second with 38, and Giovanni is in third at 34 points.
Less points than last year.
Less points than last year. But Antoine,
Correct.
you, my friend, are not out of the woods yet
Oh.
because we still got the wild cards.
Oh. I forgot about that.
Yes. Yeah, I knew I'd throw you with that curveball. So here are the wild card rules. This is very layered. So if you correctly predict a wild card team for each conference, you get 3 points. If a team you predicted won their group, so if you picked a team to be the wild card and they finished first in their group, they're still on to the next stage. So we're going to give you 1 point. That was the same rule as last year. And if your wild card prediction had the same exact record as another team that made the wild card, so if they finished second but lost out on point differential or whatever,
Right.
you still get 1 point. But if your team finished in third and less or whatever, then you get nothing. So are you guys ready
Got
to
it.
see the wild card picks?
Let's go. This is where I win.
Here are the wild card picks.
Never mind.
So I know the +3 is off. I got to fix that. It's +1 for you, Gio. But here are the picks. So the Miami Heat and the Phoenix Suns got both wild card spots. Gio and Antoine, because the Magic won their group, you each get 1 point. And then Antoine, you got the Spurs correct for winning their group, so they got 1 point. And I got the Knicks in 1 point. So the Spurs winning their group is basically the decider here. First of all, thoughts on our picks for the wild card? Obviously, I know Gio was, kind of a homer.
Get out of here. The Warriors is crazy from you.
I mean, they won their group last year. That was the only reason why I picked them to go pretty far. In hindsight, I wasn't going to pick the Suns either, so it really wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It's quite unfortunate to see kind of how that shook out. I know I have my points wrong. I should have 39, not 40. I will fix that for the final edit. But as you can see, Antoine in first with 41 points. I am in second with 39 points. Giovanni Squatteri in third with 35 points. Gio, unfortunately, this only means one thing. Congratulations to our 2025 Floor Spacer NBA Cup Group Prediction Champion, Mr. Anthony Cavino.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Anthony, don't clap for yourself.
Don't clap up for yourself. Clap it up for the boy. Yes, your trophy is your Powerade bottle.
Good job, Anthony.
Antoine, how would you assess your performance on this year?
It was very good.
Cleveland, it was very good. Bro, that's your post-game interview? It was very good.
It was very good.
I'd like to thank my supporters,
No.
Mr. Poop himself and Mr. Macho Man,
Wild.
Tyler, the brains and the editor behind. But yeah, Gio, you got to get one next year. Come on. I evened up with Tyler. You got to even it all up next
My
year.
turn, you're saying?
It's
my
your turn. Look, you got to stop being such a homer with these picks because it cost you.
Yeah.
Picking the Kings, really?
Listen,
Kings?
You got to stop your bias, bro.
Listen.
Gio, what will you do to be better next year?
I'm always picking Russ no matter what. So.
Hey, you're cooked, bro. But look,
He's going to be retired next year.
look, some might say this was a revenge mission for Antoine. He had the win locked up last year until those last two groups that I predicted completely correct snagged it by 1 point.
Yeah.
And just stole it from his heart.
Yeah.
This year he came back with vengeance. And congratulations. I'm going to hold my hands up. I came off to a really hot start, but the Western Conference really did me in on that final day. So,
And he's wearing the same hoodie as he is in.
Listen,
exactly.
it's New York or nowhere.
I
Remember
thought you were going to
that.
say New York or nothing.
It's New York or nowhere.
It's
Remember
New
that.
York or nowhere. But, obviously, that essentially concludes our 2025 NBA Cup group prediction reaction. We'll come up with a shorter name as time goes on. Let us know down in the comments. How did you do if you predicted these groups or anything of that nature? And, let us know your thoughts on how the group stages went. And obviously, boys, we've reached that point in the episode. Are we ready to predict the knockout stages for the NBA Cup?
Let's go.
Into the main segment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second annual NBA Cup Knockout Predictions episode. So obviously, we're going to do the whole enchilada, as the good old phrase says. We did this last year when we predicted the knockout stages for the 2024 NBA Cup, where the Milwaukee Bucks overtook the OKC Thunder and won the thing, destroying my perfect bracket, which left me very sad. That was the first time I connected well with Hawks fans because I picked them to beat the Knicks after you guys laughed at me for 10 minutes. And now I'm reconvening with them again because I picked them to make the finals, which is pretty interesting. Obviously, this year we have a whole different set of teams with some familiar faces, some newer faces. And, the main question is, who is going to be crowned NBA Cup champion? We do have the potential to see a two-time champ with the Los Angeles Lakers, but if they get eliminated, then we will see a new team, at the top of the mountain, or I guess at the top of the casino because they're playing it in Vegas.
Yep.
The only difference is the semifinals are going to be played at the higher seeds arena, which home advantage could play into account here.
Wow.
That's the important factor. Just the championship is going to be in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And, obviously, just like our playoff predictions, we'll have the brackets and stuff that you'll be able to see on the screen for each of us, and we'll kind of go through it. Unlike last year, rather than going through each matchup one at a time, we're going to talk about both matchups in each of the sides of the bracket first, and then we'll make our predictions. So don't reveal any predictions until afterwards. That way, we keep it a surprise. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready?
Let's go.
All right, let us know down in the comments who you have winning the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with the Eastern Conference quarterfinals kicking off on my birthday. We're going to start off with just talking about the matchups. The first game, 6 p.m., the 1-seeded Magic against the 4th-seeded Miami Heat. How do we feel about this matchup going forward? We have the Florida Derby.
Yeah, it's the Battle of Florida. Listen, two teams that have shown promise this year.
Yeah.
They're both hot at the right time, too. Orlando's kind of picked it up recently from starting off a little slow without Paolo.
Mm-hmm.
Miami's still keeping on that gas with their team. So I'm expecting a nice high-scoring game between these two. The offenses are really going to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
But it should be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think Orlando's defense and Miami's offense is going to be an interesting matchup to see.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's the key.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I'm looking forward to in this matchup. I also love Eric Spoelstra, so I'm not going to make a prediction yet, but that's a hint to my prediction. I think this offense is outstanding. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a statistic where the Heat, they set the least screens in the NBA since like the 1960s when people didn't even know what a screen was.
Yeah.
They set the least screens, and yet they put up so much points. So it's like really interesting. I have to look more into it. Like, how are they doing this? What kind of offense are they running? It seems to be a lot of like space, and they just attack space with the ball, and they pass very well as a team. I don't know what it is exactly. I have to look more into it, but I love how they're playing right now.
Yeah, and look, that's kind of why I put the Heat top 5 in the East this season. This new look Eric Spoelstra offense is working. You know, obviously you have the double bigs now with Bam being able to shoot threes.
Yeah.
Khalil Ware's a rebounding machine. You have Tyler Hero back now. And, you know, I know we like to talk about Sandro Mamukelashvili being the most underrated get of the offseason. I think it's Norman Powell. I think trading for him, the Clippers not paying him is idiotic.
Yeah.
I still don't know why they did it, but their offense looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we look at the Orlando Magic without Paolo here, this is where this becomes a really good game because they're also cooking on high cylinders.
Right.
Where Desmond Bane has found his shot. He had 37 points the other night.
Wow.
Franz Wagner, I firmly believe right now is the best player on the team.
Yeah.
And you have a Magic team that's just blossoming at the right time. And I think, you know, Florida basketball is back. I think we really haven't seen them at their tip-top shape together in quite some time. We're looking back in like, I don't even know.
90s.
Like I would think like the mid-2010s when the Heat in 06 and the Magic, kind of around that time they were decent with
Okay.
Dwight Howard and company.
You're right.
But before that, I guess you would be correct with the 90s when, you know, it was Shaq,
Tim Hardaway.
yeah, Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. And I think we're going to see a really, you know, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game because I do think both teams defensively are there. I think
are.
the Magic don't allow a lot of points per 100 possessions. I think they're like top 5 in the league. So,
We'll
you know,
see,
essentially not so bad.
man.
Yep. I mean, the Magic, I'm going to look at one guy, too. One guy that's been breaking out, who's going to be their point guard, I think, of the future. It's
Anthony Black.
It's Anthony Black.
Yep.
He's been showing out, and that's why they drafted him 6th overall.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lottery pick, high lottery pick.
Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks really good. If they give him the point guard keys and move Suggs to 2 guard, we might have something going here.
Exactly.
You know,
And
so we'll see.
shout out to Prince because that was the player that brought him over the edge for his first win of the fantasy basketball season. So shout out to you, Prince.
Yeah.
And-
Can I just say one thing I'm watching?
Go for it.
So one thing to watch in this matchup is going to be how the Heat operate without a traditional point guard.
Yeah.
Because like Davion Mitchell, he's a point guard, but he's not a traditional point guard.
he's
He's more of
not.
like a defensive guard.
Exactly.
And then you have like who's the other? Tyler Hero.
He's their point guard
He's
right
their point guard, but I wouldn't call him a traditional guard,
No,
point
yeah,
guard
no.
either.
Yeah.
No.
So it's like the way they operate is each of them, everyone on the court, right, can dribble.
Mm-hmm.
They can dribble and they can all pass all the way from even Khalil Ware, Bam Adebayo, Jaime Jaquez, all these guys can dribble and pass very well. So what they do is they attack open space wherever it might be, and as they do that, they're moving and they pass it off. So what they're doing is they're creating space and opportunities for each other to attack off of isolations. So it's like a new age, I want to say, isolation offense. It's a new age isolation offense. It's hard to explain, but basically they're trying to create space for their teammates by attacking open space and passing them the ball in an isolation scenario where there's no help defenders.
Right.
So look out for that. That's
Yeah.
going to be interesting to look out for.
I think the key X factor to this game is Andrew Wiggins
Yeah.
on Miami's end. I think he can provide that punch that Eric Spoelstra needs for this team to win the game.
Yeah.
And on the Magic side of things, I think the X factor is going to be Desmond Bane. I think if he has a good game, I don't think anything is stopping this Magic team from winning at all
Yeah.
for stuff like that. So it's going to be a fun game. Now, do we want to talk about the other game first, or do we want to predict
I think we should
this?
predict.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we'll
predict.
just go one at a time then. So, Antoine, you go first. All three of our brackets are on the screen right now, or one of them. So, Antoine, who do you have winning this game and going to the semifinal?
For me, it is Orlando.
Oh, wow.
Going with the Orlando Magic.
I'm not mad.
That's
I'm not
what
mad
I'm
at it.
going with.
Yeah, obviously for me, I'm in a situation where my preseason pick is still alive, as are y'all's. But for me, the Magic are cooking, and I'm just not gonna hop off that train because I stand on business. So I'm going with the Orlando Magic to win this basketball game.
Way to stand on business. But I'm going with the Miami Heat to win this one.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, I think Eric Spoelstra, he's just a better coach. I think he's going to get the job done. So,
I mean, yeah, it can go either way.
Exactly, that's totally
how I
understandable.
think it is.
yeah.
So shout out to both of those Florida teams.
Yeah.
And now we get into the next game. We have the 2-seeded Toronto Raptors and the 3-seeded New York Knicks. This game will be played in Toronto. Obviously, the Magic game will be played in Orlando, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
It's going to be a really fun game.
So this game's going to be played north of the border. Two very up and down teams that just, are good on both ends of the floor. Giovanni, we'll start with you as the real Knicks fan.
Yeah.
What do you just think about this matchup in general? We just saw it the other night.
I mean, like I just said, it's going to be a super fun matchup to watch. They're both kind of similar when they're healthy. I don't know if is OG going to be healthy for this game?
I don't think so.
We'll see. I don't
Okay,
know.
if he's healthy, that might change my prediction. But yeah, it's gonna be super fun. I feel like they're both pretty hot right now.
Yep.
So it's like top teams in the East playing each other. Yeah, I'm excited to watch. Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you guys think about matchups, like in terms of positions and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, we just played them and they absolutely annihilated them. It was like a 20-point win. They were also without a few guys. I think they were without RJ and without Pirtle.
All right, well that's 20 points right there.
Bi didn't have a good game, which is rare this year for him. So we'll see. I think
Who was guarding Bi, and was that the reason?
I think it was Hart.
Hart?
Yeah, I think it was Hart. Yeah, and he had a good game. So I mean, I think you guys already know who I'm rolling with. I don't think I have to say.
We'll find that out in just a few minutes. You never
But
know.
listen, Toronto's been a surprise of the year,
Yes.
besides the Pistons. So they're rolling. They have one of the best starting fives I think in all of basketball, and they're only going to get better. And we'll see in this game if they come out with the win. I will hold my breath and say, "Job well done" for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, this is a very interesting matchup. I think both teams are capable of racking up 150 points, and both teams are capable of shooting 15% from three. I think it's really tough, and I feel like both lineups, you have those athletic wings. Obviously, the Knicks roll out Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and the Raptors have just tons more of them. Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram, you can classify as a wing. There's just so many that I just can't think of at the moment because my mind is blanking, but you know who I'm talking about. And I like how we have a team that's kind of like more slow, more kind of like set in their ways offensively. And then you have this one team that's just lengthy, athletic, and kind of just vibes on this 5 forward lineup, plus Jakob Pertl in some sort of situations. It's really it's unique. I feel like both play styles can clash really well, and it can create a really good game in the atmosphere of Toronto. Now, was that game you played the other night, was that at the Garden, or was that in Toronto?
It was at the Garden.
It was at the Garden. So, yeah, the Garden provides a significant advantage for the Knicks. However, in elimination-style games, the Knicks are not good at the Garden.
It's true.
So the road could be an advantage to them moving forward.
It's true.
So, Gio, I'll go to you, Gio. What are you looking for? What it's like some things to watch in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think the key thing to watch for is foul trouble for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
That's the key thing. Are the Raptors going to get him into foul trouble? If they do, the Knicks will lose. If they don't, the Knicks win. That's what I think. Also, I think I need to see big production off the bench from the Knicks as well. I need to see production from Clarkson, from McBride, from those guys. And then as far as the Raptors, the X factor for them, I think it's gonna have to be Scotty Barnes. That's what I think. I think he does it on both sides, right? He's their hype man as well. So He's like the engine, so to say. Even though Ingram's that guy right now, I think Scotty Barnes kind of like the soul of the Raptors, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's the heart.
Yeah.
I think, and he's the engine to the car.
Yeah.
Or the engine to the dinosaur.
Maybe he's
Or-
the gas to the engine. I don't know.
Who would you consider the engine then?
Maybe Ingram because he's doing like all the scoring. I don't know.
That's true. Ingram's like the gas pedal steering wheel combo.
There you go.
Because he's the one guiding them. He's the best player on the team.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, like if I'm looking at X factors for this game, you know that Brandon Ingram's going to play well. You know Scotty Barnes is going to play well. I'm not really putting too much, pressure into account of Jakob Poeltl. I think it's really going to come down to the two former Knicks players, Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. I think the two of them have come off to the season really well. And if they can continue this level of production, then the Raptors can win this game with them playing well.
Okay.
If you flip it to the other side of things with the New York Knicks, Josh Hart is your make or break. If Josh Hart is locked in,
Yeah.
the Knicks, there's nothing stopping them. But if Josh Hart comes out like a fat ass, he's not going to play well, and the team's going to suffer, and they're probably going to get blown out. So that's kind of the main thing. And lastly, Antoine, what are you kind of looking for in this game? Anything specific from both teams? Whoops.
I mean, I think it's going to be definitely not a blowout like we had yesterday. So we'll see if OG's back. If not, McBride will start. So a little the shorter bench. But we'll see if the Raptors show up compared to yesterday. I know they were missing two guys, and BI was off.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I don't want to predict players having good performances because they could also be really bad in the game because this is a regular season game as well. So I'm just, hopefully it's a back and forth game unfortunately, I want it to be an easy win for us. So I'm hoping we dismantle them like we did yesterday.
Right.
Exactly, yeah. So let's get into our predictions. I guess we'll start with the latter. Antoine, who's going through?
They're the Knicks.
Well, we knew
Exactly.
what he was going to
We knew he was going to say the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see who you have winning
I'm
this
going
game.
with the Raptors.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going with the Raptors. They split. I'm going with the split. That's the first time they played the Knicks.
Yeah.
So they're going to split so far.
Remember, opening night of the NBA Cup, the Knicks got blown out by the Chicago Bulls, and then they blew out the Chicago Bulls the day after. It's hard to beat a team twice in a row.
Exactly.
I picked against the Knicks last year, and I'm going to do the same thing again this year. But this time I do genuinely believe the Raptors on paper are the better team. Like on paper, the Knicks were better than Atlanta last year. But remember, the Knicks can't beat the Hawks and Pacers in playoff games. And I think the Raptors are just going to add to that list.
Damn.
So
All right.
I think you're going to get a good performance out of Brandon Ingram. He's not going to let whatever he shot the other night repeat, and it wasn't good the other night. So I think you'll see a better game. They're home. It's going to be an electric atmosphere at the Scotiabank Arena. So shout out to the Raptors. We're ready to get into the West.
Let's go.
Western Conference, we have the top-seeded OKC Thunder at a 20-1 record, hosting the number 4 seed, biggest surprise in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns. So what are we looking for in this matchup?
A blowout.
A blowout from OKC. That's really it.
That's, yeah.
Honestly, if the Suns can lose by less than 17 points, I will call that a win.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, they should go to the next round if that's the case. I mean, is there anything Phoenix can do?
No.
Booker needs to drop 50, 60.
Yeah, but Dylan Brooks, we need a Colin Gillespie masterclass with
Yeah.
Mark Williams.
Yeah.
And that's it. But to keep it close, because I think it's OKC for
Oh, yeah.
miles.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the quickest one we've had. And again, it's no slight to the Phoenix Suns.
They're
They're
doing
playing
good.
incredible.
Great.
They're
Have they
doing good.
played this season yet?
No.
The Suns and the Thunder?
No. I don't
Well, I'm sure Suns fans are going to wish they haven't after that game.
Yeah.
This is just not a team you want to play against.
You know.
Remember, J-Dub's back. I mean, I guess the only thing is that they're not going to have Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yes.
Okay.
So he does have a hamstring injury, or he has a calf injury.
That
he's
helps
gonna
with rebounding.
He's going to be out for the next few weeks.
So wait, can you name me the Suns starting lineup?
Right now, it's likely going to be Colin Gillespie at the 1.
Okay.
The 2 is going to be Grayson Allen, I would imagine.
Right.
The 3 is going to be Dylan Brooks. I'm sorry, the 2 is going to be Devin Booker.
Devin
I'm an
Booker,
idiot.
what do we, yeah.
My fault. Colin Gillespie, Devin Booker,
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks. The 4 is Ryan Dunn, and the 5 is Mark Williams.
Mark Williams. Okay.
So, I mean, rebounding, kind of.
Right.
But like I said, I do think you're going to need, not only are you going to need 50 from Devin Booker, you might need 60, you're going to need 40 from Dylan Brooks. And you're going to need 20 from Colin Gillespie. I just don't see that happening.
not.
Because even when we saw the Jazz were out playing the Thunder for 3.5 quarters,
They turned it on.
and the Thunder went from 7 down to 22 up by the end of the quarter in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know how the Phoenix Suns are going to compete with this. I just don't see it happening. The X factor for the Suns has to be Dylan Brooks,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah. He needs to bring that energy for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, can we just get straight into predictions? Like,
Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to transition to all of us putting the Thunder through.
Yeah.
Because even your contrarian ass is not going to pick the Suns to go through. I just know that for a
Yeah.
fact. You know, power in the brain cells prevailed. I'm glad you didn't go with the intrusive thoughts.
I really wanted to, but no.
No, it's just not worth it. Do it later, not now. But, you know, Suns, we're sending you our prayers. Please win.
Yeah.
But let's get into the more, you know, exciting game depending on who's playing.
I think this is the best game of all four.
It depends, and I'll tell you why. So we have the 2-seeded Los Angeles Lakers hosting the 3-seeded San Antonio Spurs. There is a big dark cloud surrounding this game. We have no idea if Wemby will be back by then.
Oh, no.
He's I have him in fantasy, which is a cool flex. You know, shout at me. But he's predicted to get points on Wednesday's game. He's out tonight or tomorrow whenever they're playing, but he's predicted to get points. But I don't know if they're going to rule him out or not. He hasn't really been evaluated yet.
Right.
But obviously the game's next Tuesday, so we have time. We're recording on December 1st, by the way.
So, wait, what's going on with Wemby right now? He's
a calf strain.
Calf strain.
Yeah. Okay.
And you'd ideally want to have him back for this type of game because a lot of these guys, outside of Fox, no one on this team makes substantial money. So the $500,000 bonus for someone like, I don't know, for someone like who's even like
Lakers?
someone like for the Spurs, someone like Dylan Harper who's on a rookie deal.
Yeah,
Right.
That
Harper,
$500,000
Carter
could pay for a lot.
Bryant,
Yeah.
Champagny,
Right. Yeah.
Keldon Johnson.
So they're going to be playing with heart. And on the other side of things, you have a Lakers team that is cooking. I mean, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are this power. They're not even a dynamic duo. They're a power couple. They're essentially like a husband and wife. It's insane.
I actually do love their relationship. It's
Yeah.
like so cool.
It's the second best relationship behind Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield because
Oh,
they're just jokes.
Yeah, they are funny.
But if Wemby's playing, we have a totally different ball game. But we just saw that a Wemby-less Spurs took down the Nuggets.
They can do it.
They can do
They
it.
can play.
So, Antoine, we'll start with you. How do you feel about this matchup?
It's going to be an interesting one if Wemby does play.
Yeah.
I still feel like, regardless, though, because the Spurs are still keeping up in the West. Dylan Harper's back. They still have a pretty good core regardless. Champagne's been pretty
He's
decent.
been great, yeah.
I picked him up in fantasy before any of you guys did.
I tried to.
Fox is great.
Yeah.
Waiting on Castle as well.
Yeah.
What about the bigs in
Well, it's Kelly and it's Luke Cornett.
Cornette? How have they been playing within?
I think Luke's been doing pretty
Luke
good.
Cornett's been
Yeah, Luke
a
Cornett's-
suitable replacement as
Yeah.
far as that goes. And on the Lakers end, I mean, DeAndre Ayton's hooping.
Yeah.
Hooping, bro.
Hooping.
He's rejuvenated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just the Lakers are really hot right now, and they're going to be riding that wave. And, that's all I'm going to say. I think they're going to give him a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
For sure. Everything's clicking for them.
Yeah.
That's the thing right now.
What are you looking for, Gio, in this matchup?
I'm looking forward to, honestly, the guard matchups.
Yeah.
Fox versus Luca, and then you got like whoever, whether it be Vassell or what's his name, Harper, or Stephon Castle.
He's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
Castle's out for a little bit.
Okay, well that helps with my prediction.
Well, I mean, Spurs also beat the Nuggets, so
Right.
that's where
They
it's
can
tough.
still hoop. Listen, they're
They
hoopers.
can.
They're all hoopers. Harper can go off.
Yeah.
Right? We never know. But I'm looking forward to both the guard matchups, like the Reeves versus the Harper, and then the Vassell or whoever it is, right?
Yeah.
I think Lucas is just gonna go off
Yeah.
in this game, like insane.
He's just nuts, man.
He's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like honestly, ever since Luka went to the Lakers, it might be the Laker bias. I might have a little bit of Laker bias, but I just think he's so good now. All of a
He
sudden,
always has been.
I know he's always been good.
I don't know why
Now
you
it's,
thought he
even
wasn't.
more. Now it's
Like,
like even more.
I put him in my top 5 players, and y'all thought it was crazy.
Because he
Well,
just
Luke,
he shines bright.
Luka's catapulted.
But
this year.
I tried to tell y'all months ago he was better than Anthony Edwards.
Has he gotten better though?
Yes.
I
No.
think
Has Luka gotten better this season?
Yes.
Yeah, he has.
Okay, so that's what it is.
100%.
But I've been trying to. I don't.
He
Even
was
want-
not better than AE like last year.
But he was hurt.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about when it comes to when healthy, Luka's way better than Anthony Edwards. He also
I guess so. He's
also-
showing us right now.
remember when they met in the conference finals. Who won?
Yeah.
With the worst team, who won?
Yeah, he's
That's the thing. He sunned his
He
ass.
sunned him. Yeah.
For me, the X factors. Obviously, the biggest X factor is does Wemby play? Right. That's the main
100%,
thing.
Yeah.
The other X factor I would say has to be De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
I've called this man out all the time. I don't think he's a winning player. You're going to need to prove that to me in this, I guess, glorified exhibition knockout game
Right.
that you are a winning player. On the Lakers end of things, I do think the X factor is DeAndre Ayton. With or without Wemby on the floor. If Wemby's not playing, you better walk out of that game with 25 and 15. You better.
Well, Luke Cornett's a big guy.
Right, but still, DeAndre Ayton is better. Like,
Yes.
he better walk out of that game with at least 10 boards.
Right.
If he doesn't, then we have problems.
Yeah.
But this is going to be an interesting game. It's really tough. You got vet experience against the young guns.
Right.
And sometimes the young guns in the NBA Cup functions better. Remember, the Pacers in 2023 took down both the Celtics and the Bucks.
They did.
But they were healthy. That's the only main difference.
So who we picking?
Let's get into our predictions. Do we want to have a caveat if Wemby plays or not?
Nah.
No, because I think it's gonna be minutes restriction for him.
No, it's an NBA Cup game. They're not going to minutes restrict him for
I
that.
don't know. You don't want to get injured right away.
I think
from that.
even if he plays, my
yeah,
pick's not going to change.
yeah,
So who do we got? Antoine, start with you.
it's the Lakers.
Going with the LA
100%.
Lakers.
Yeah. I'm going with the Lakers too.
Going with the Lakers.
I'm going with the Lakers.
I'm very torn. I firmly believe, I'm going to caveat myself here,
Okay.
because it really doesn't matter what happens next round. If Victor Wembanyama plays, I am picking the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
However, if he is not, I think you're going to get an all-time performance from Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, and I will have the Lakers going through. Am I not standing on business? Kind of, but Wemby's a huge swing factor. It's a top 5 player.
He is.
So that's really the only thing. So I am going to put that caveat. Sorry in advance. I'm going with either of them going through. And we'll obviously see kind of what happens.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Into the semifinals we go. Now, I'm pretty sure we have 2 different matchups. So we're going to start with your matchup first, Antoine. You have the Orlando Magic hosting the New York Knicks.
Listen, you already know where I'm going.
Don't pick the game yet. Just talk about the matchup first.
matchup?
I mean, listen, this is an interesting one for us. I don't know if we play them this year.
Yeah, you would get smoked.
You guys lost to the Magic.
We did. Okay.
Yes. Remember, because Knicks fans were complaining that the Pistons were playing an easy schedule. Pistons beat the Magic twice. The Knicks got their backs blown out by the Magic.
Listen,
Hey, yo, bro.
this is an interesting one. If Paolo is playing, we shall see. But again, the young
no.
team for Orlando is great, like we said. The Knicks, OG should be back, presumably. It's going to be another back and forth, I feel like. I don't think it's going to be a blowout because, again, you're getting closer to the final here. So,
Yeah.
but the Knicks will not be home again because they're the 3 seed.
Correct.
So, again, going to Orlando,
It's tough.
it is tough. That's why but I already know where I'm rolling. You know this already. It's no different. So, I think our team is superior than them right now.
So you think losing 124 to 107 and 133 to 121, you're going to play them again on December 7th.
Who?
That's
Magic.
a lot.
Magic again. Listen, we
Yeah.
played them twice already.
Yeah, and you're going to play them a 3rd time before this
Wait,
starts.
you lost them twice?
Yeah.
Listen, we're on a win streak right now. Everything's cooking really good. We're rolling with the cooking.
It might be overcooked turkey.
Might be overcooked. Remember, the Pistons were on their 13-game winning streak and found themselves out of the group stage.
Yeah, I'm going with my team.
Okay,
I'm riding the wave.
that's fair.
I think they're gonna bring B to A in this
B to
game.
Belt to ass.
So
Okay, I guess to each their own. In that matchup, I would absolutely pick the Magic.
I'll pick the Knicks.
That's fair because you're biased.
I am.
But let's get into the better game.
Money.
The actual good game between the Orlando Magic and the Toronto Raptors. Talk about defense in this game. What are you looking for here?
Well, I thought I picked the Heat.
Oh, you picked the Heat. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. So let's get into your game next. I'm sorry. The Miami Heat will go to the Raptors. So the Raptors have home court here. What are you looking for in this game?
Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Heat offense, which I'm fascinated by, how that goes up against the lengthy Raptors wings and defensive-minded wings and all that. So that'll be an interesting matchup. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, I mean, can I just get straight into my prediction, honestly?
Honestly, go for it, yeah.
I think that the Raptors pull it out.
I
I think that's because Fetty has convinced me
I
that
think
the Raptors are such a good team.
it's more so Fetty's like threatening you.
Yeah.
Pick the Raptors or else.
He might be threatening me, but every single day, like if you look at my phone, he's like, "Gio, I told you." Every single time the Raptors win, he's like, "Gio, look, Scotty Barnes 32, this, that, and this."
Yeah.
So I'm getting Raptors propaganda constantly. So like I have to pick the Raptors here. So
If the Heat get past Orlando, they are winning that game.
Yeah.
Remember, Eric Spoelstra with a bottom-seeded team made the finals 2 years ago.
yeah,
He might just do it again,
okay.
but
You never know, man.
And now we have my boring matchup of the top 2 seeds, the Orlando Magic hosting the Toronto Raptors. This, I think, would be the best matchup in the semifinal. I think they're very similar in the sense of long, athletic, big-time players. And I really think that the games will clash really well. 2 great defenses. I think the Magic are third right now, and the Raptors like top 6, somewhere around that line. And, the Raptors obviously are a much better offense. But without Paolo on the floor, the Magic look good. And again, your boy, unlike some people on this show, stands on business.
You talking about you, bro?
Standing on business.
I always talk about me. I always stand on business,
Is your watch flashlight on?
like I do on water. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like I
just
do, like
blinded
I
me.
do with water.
But look, to me, I think the X factors in this game will be. I actually do think Scotty Barnes will be an X factor in this game.
Scotty, yeah.
And I think the X factor in the Magic game is going to be Jalen Suggs.
Okay.
Fantasy points.
I think that's
Alrighty.
going to be the key. He's on your bench. You got to start him.
He's in the lineup. Don't
All right,
worry about
good.
it. He's in it because
So-
Trey Murphy's injured.
I'll get into my predictions, and I am going to go sticking to my business. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, I'm going to stand on business, and I got the Orlando Magic going to the NBA. Bless you.
Bless you.
Cup final. Say bless you in the comments. I have the Magic advancing through. So we got the Knicks, the Magic, and the Raptors going off to the NBA Cup finals.
All different teams.
All different teams, which is pretty good. Unlike last year, we all had the same teams.
Yeah.
Until we get into, the next one. So let's talk about the Western Conference. We pretty much all have Thunder versus Lakers. Although if Wemby plays, I have Thunder versus Spurs. How do we feel about this kind of matchup? Start with you, Gio.
I mean, this is kind of interesting.
Is it?
I think so. Because look, you have star power. I mean, the Thunder are just absolutely insane, and they are probably going to blow out the Lakers. But I think the Lakers could be that one team that could potentially knock off the Thunder. I really do think that. And I think that's because they play so smart, the Lakers. So
Yeah.
both Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, they all play with their head. And so I feel like if anyone's going to knock off the Thunder, who are insane on defense and offense, it's going to be the Lakers. But I'm still picking the Thunder. So
That's totally understandable. I mean, look, when they played each other a few weeks ago, after 3 quarters, the Thunder were up by 36 points. And SGA did not play a lick in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
What are you looking for here in this matchup, Antoine?
Oh my God! At least Lakers keeping it close. They should though, because I mean Luka's on another level this year. Looks great. AR is great. Aiton again, rejuvenation. LeBron, we'll see what goes on with that. But OKC is gonna have Jada playing more games. Ched, SGA, I can go on and on about them. And they're not gonna lose another game probably for a little bit. I know they have 1 loss, but that was to Portland, I think, which is crazy.
And they just beat Portland by 30.
Yeah. So, I don't think they're losing another game for maybe, I don't think they're not going to go the whole season with just 1 loss, which is insane to think about. They're going to have to lose another 1 or 2, at least.
I'm sure they will.
But, yeah, you know where I'm rolling.
Going with the OKC Thunder?
It's textbook.
Yeah.
I don't think they're losing anytime soon, barring any serious other injuries that, we don't want happening on this team.
Right.
So, they're going to be loaded for draft picks next year, which is just phenomenal even more.
Exactly.
So, that's sarcasm, everybody.
Yeah. I'm sure they could tell. I think the one thing I'm most curious about with this game is if Wine. Oh, that was really loud. The one thing I'm more curious about with this game is if Wemby plays, because I don't think the Thunder have played the Spurs yet, and that throws a whole monkey wrench
That would
in the
be
system. However, as great as Wemby is, maybe the Thunder win by 10 instead of 30. That's like the only thing, and there's no guarantee if Wemby even has a good game because of how good OKC's defense is.
Right.
No, Isaiah Hartenstein is interesting, but I still like Jalen Williams better than DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Really?
I think when it comes to
Oh,
that,
Jay Will.
J Will or J Dub, because when it boils down to it, even with Chet, when it comes down to a team that doesn't have their big burly center, it's going to come down to who's got more dog, and I know damn well DeAndre Ayton does not.
I don't know,
So-
bro. I think DeAndre
DeAndre
DeAndre Ayton's a new man this year.
looks like it.
I think he's a new man.
It's
I don't
tou-
think he's the same
It's
softy
tough.
that he was.
It's tough because when he played the Thunder a week ago, he had 6 points and 5 rebounds. So
You want to know what's also crazy?
it was a minus 18.
That's bad.
Let's not forget that DeAndre Ayton's also playing for long-term commitment. He only signed a one-year deal with the Lakers.
Exactly,
He needs
yeah.
to prove
True.
that he's great. And
Needs
if
to
he
prove
does get
himself.
that deal, it could be Phoenix Ayton all over again.
I mean, don't worry. He could prove himself against the other 28 teams. This is not one
Not
to
this
do
team.
that with. That's why I said I'm going to give myself the caveat of the last round with Wemby playing or not, because it doesn't matter. The Thunder are winning this game by a comfortable margin.
Yeah.
And we will see them in the NBA Cup final
Yeah.
by a pretty convincing margin. So the Thunder going to their second consecutive NBA Cup final. And we're making good time too. We're on 34 minutes, getting into the final round. We're going to go through each of our 3 matchups, and we're going to pick a winner, and you're going to give us the tournament MVP
Ooh.
from the winning team. So we'll start with you, Antoine. Your matchup is
We have OKC and my very own New York Knicks.
let me actually look up right now. When was the last time?
They have not played each other in a long time.
I know you went 0-2. You went 0-2 against them last year. So the all-time head-to-head, the last time the New York Knicks beat the OKC Thunder was November 21st, 2022.
Oh.
And
my God.
before then, you guys have 2 wins in the last 6 years.
It's because Russell Westbrook and KD were just cooking you.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, last year you guys got blown out in both games. It hasn't really been, your number. So how do you talk about this matchup going into this game? Thunder versus Knicks.
Oh, God.
Good luck, buddy.
Uh,
SGA is gonna get absolutely.
I am expecting a New York Knicks win.
Are you
because
serious?
we will show up, but in reality, this is actually an OKC win.
Duh.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting it as a fan, of course, but in reality, our job, I think, is to make the game look somewhat feasible for us and not get B to A from OKC.
I ain't gonna lie though, 20-1,
So-
I would not be expecting a win by any
Well,
means.
we want to upset the world. Knicks fans love to upset. And then we're going to be outside MSG with side talk
Yeah.
saying, the Knicks won the championship.
That's exactly how they sound.
The Knicks won the champ. SGA can suck over. You know, how they always do it.
Not wrong.
That's how Botch sounds. If you see Botch's
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Love Botch. So, yeah, I think, again, OKC win just because I don't think we're going to beat them. I don't think we're on any – Mike Brown is out-coaching Mark Daigneault in any capacity right now. And then, SJ Brunson's going to be nice. The defense for them compared to our defense is going to be non-existent for us. For them, it's going to be existent, obviously, because we don't play good defense. Even though we have the 4th best defense in the league right now, I don't know how it's possible.
Remember, the Mavericks are 3rd, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
So, I am shocked. That was an awful hit on our quarterback.
He wants
Gonna say.
he wants to pick the Knicks so bad, but he just can't.
So, tournament MVP is going to be the Aura Man himself because I need fantasy points. So, we need a stunning performance, 50-plus points from him, and I will lock it in. And then that's going to be it. Listen, I don't have anything else to say because I don't see them losing anytime soon, barring to us. It just does not, what's the word? It does not.
Click.
It's not in the lights for us.
It's not in the realm of possibility.
For
It's
the
just
Knicks
not gonna
to
happen.
get them to win.
Yeah.
Again, if we were to play them in the finals, I'm not expecting anything
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen.
No, it's just not
from
going to happen.
us. Maybe like a 1 win, yay. But yeah,
Yeah, no.
it's just the whole nother realm they're playing in compared to us. So I think with any East team, I think the only team that could probably give them a shot in the finals is
no one.
maybe. No, I would think
The only teams I would
I
even
would
give
go
them.
the Magic.
I think the only two teams that actually have a chance to beat them is a fully healthy Pistons and Hawks. I think the
Oh,
depth and
okay.
bigs that they have are the only ones
Well,
that
I'm
can
talking
compete.
NBA Cup.
Well, in the NBA Cup, I don't think there's
No one.
really me. I think the Magic are the only team that have a chance.
I mean, we do have a chance if OG's healthy, and
No, you don't.
if everybody is cohesively working together.
Yeah. Okay.
They ain't getting out of round one, bro.
But yeah, the Thunder are always cohesively working together.
Yeah.
So that's why they're my winners. SGA
Yeah.
MVP.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, because you just repeated the same thing 3 times.
Yeah.
I said SGA MVP already?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And you had your preseason pick. You had the Knicks winning with Karl Anthony Towns as your MVP, beating the Mavericks.
Wow.
Crazy.
No, that's funny.
That
it's,
is
it's nowhere near as bad as
crazy.
his.
No,
he is the king.
No, you had the Knicks and the Timberwolves.
Did I?
Oh.
You had Anthony Edwards winning, but let's talk about your matchup. You have the Toronto Raptors and the OKC Thunder. Talk about it. What are you looking for in this game?
Oh,
That's the battle of Canada and U.S.
Yeah, I mean, but SGA is from Canada, so it's like
So Canada's winning
Very
regardless,
true.
just like last
Canada-
year's finals.
exactly. What am I looking for,
Yeah.
dude?
Remember, this
There's-
is neutral site games.
There's no way the Raptors win this.
No,
I'm gonna
of
be
course not.
honest. There's no.
Of course not.
I was trying to go with the Fetty propaganda, but there's just no way
Nah.
the Raptors pull this out. I mean, if it happens, Brandon Ingram needs to be generational. Scotty Barnes needs to be generational. Like, everything has to be like the stars have to align, basically.
Right, yeah.
So it's just not gonna happen. Thunder are gonna win, and this is gonna be SGA as the MVP.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty much kind of
That's
set in
it.
stone
Yeah.
of how good this Thunder team is and how good they can be. In any of your games, do you think it'll be close or do you think it'll just
It's
be
not gonna
straight
be close.
blowouts?
it's not gonna be close. It's gonna be a 20-point game.
All right. And that just leaves me, the OKC Thunder and the Orlando Magic. Here, I'm stuck in such a situation here. I picked the Thunder to win it all last year, and they failed. And then I picked the Pacers to beat the Thunder in the finals, and of course they decided to win. And this year, I would love to pick Orlando, but watch, that'll be the one time OKC decides to, again, win. But again, if I pick OKC and they wind up losing, this is where I'm torn, right? I'm in such a stuck place. And trying to looking back at the game they played against Portland, right? It was in Portland. Portland is known for their defense, right? Tumani Kamara, great. Drew Holiday, great. Matisse Thybulle, great. Who am I missing? Donovan Clingan is good. You know, they have guys on this team that can defend, and you have a potent offensive piece in Denny Abdia who's looks like he's going to be an all-star.
He's an all-star.
Yeah.
He's playing out of his damn mind.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got guys on this team that can step up to the challenge as well, like Drew Holiday and et cetera, et cetera. I get a lot of the Portland vibe with this Magic team, except I think this team is way better. Remember, I think Portland's a play-in team at best. The Magic are capable of finishing top of the East in any sort of situation. You know, you have good defenders in that lineup. You know, Jalen Suggs at the point of attack. Desmond Bane is no slouch. Franz Wagner's no slouch. Their bench has some decent players here and there. And it's tough. No Paulo is a good and a bad thing. It's a blessing and a curse, right? So not having Paulo could spell the end or spell victory for them.
Right.
And not having Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be huge for Orlando in this specific situation. This game is supposed to take place on December 16th. That's around the time when Hartenstein will be back, but it's a calf injury. So they're not going to take their chances, and he might not be 100% moving forward. So I'd lean on the side of him not playing. Right now, I know they have Aaron Wiggins also injured, and the Magic, just Paulo's the only one out. If the Magic are fully healthy and Franz Wagner steps up to the challenge and Desmond Bane plays well, just like last season, I could absolutely see this being OKC's second loss of the year. And I think if they go the rest of this week without losing a game, I do think they will drop a game in the NBA Cup.
Okay.
And if it will be a game, it will be this game. And because you guys picked the Thunder, and because I stand on business,
Oh gosh, yeah.
I'm going my preseason pick for the second year in a row, the Orlando Magic to win the NBA Cup in probably what would be the worst shooting performance for the Thunder in at least 8.5 months.
Dude, if you're right about this, I don't know what
That's
I'm
big.
going to do. Seriously.
I might just be a prophet at that point.
Nah, literally. You already are kind of like with the Pacers thing last year.
Yeah, dude, the fact that I picked that and the Hawks look good.
Yeah.
So, look, I think in a neutral site game, that's where OKC's at their weakest point is that. And I think the Magic are capable of doing so. And if I didn't, I'll tell you a secret. If I didn't pick the Magic in the preseason, I would absolutely have picked the Thunder.
Yeah.
So just putting that out there. Am I expecting a Thunder win? Absolutely. But for the sake of the clip, gotta go with the Magic.
Yeah, bro. You
Who's your,
gotta stand on business.
Gotta
bro.
stand on business.
MVP?
Tournament MVP. This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Ooh.
It will not be Franz Wagner. It will be Desmond Bain.
Ooh.
Yes, fantasy points.
He's going to go off.
I think Desmond Bain's going to have a fantastic game. I'm thinking, Franz Wagner's going to have a cheeky, 20,
24,
27, 28. I think Bain's going to go off for 35.
Oh,
Love that. I need
Okay.
fantasy points.
okay.
Your MVP was SGA, like me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah.
Yeah.
As I always accidentally say, there you guys go. That is our 2025 NBA Cup knockout picks. Let us know down in the comments, who do you have winning the NBA Cup and who has the best chance to take down the OKC Thunder? And boys, do we have any sort of final questions, comments, concerns before we get on into the outro?
Nah.
Let's rock.
Let's go.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of episode number 86 of the Floor Spacer podcast, Giovanni. We need a word of the week. May I please hijack the G of the week?
Wait. Please do.
We're going to shout out my two cousins, Maria and Anthony. They just had their second kid
Yo.
on. It was the day
Wow.
after Thanksgiving. So clap it up for them.
Really? That's my sister's birthday.
Yeah, on the whatever the Black Friday was.
The 28th.
Yeah.
Congratulations
I'm pretty sure it was that
to them.
day.
They share a birthday with my sister now. It's awesome.
Yes, sir. They had a baby girl. Her name is Sloan.
Imagine if you
Wow.
had the same name as my
No,
sister.
that would've been
What?
crazy. But yeah, shout out Anthony and Maria. Love you guys. And and obviously,
Yeah.
what is the G of the week?
The word of the week.
Word of the week, sorry.
The word of the week is going to be
High rocks.
fantasy football, bro.
High rocks.
Because I need Drake May to score. I'm sorry, I'm like kind of watching the game a little bit. I need him to score 25 points tonight. Like, I need him to. So, actually, no. The word of the week is going to be 25. It's going to be a number. Number of the
Number
week.
25?
25 because I need 25.
Totally fine. Patriots are up 17-0 right
They
now.
are.
Dude, Drake May just scored through a touchdown pass, right?
Let's
go.
It's done cause for us.
Come on, Drake.
All day
You
long.
can do it, bro.
Look, it's very much possible in the cards.
Yes.
So, obviously, the NBA Cup starts next week. We will definitely be live on playback for these games for sure.
Yeah.
Especially the championship. We'll be live for that and all that good stuff. We'll keep an eye on news and everything of that nature. We got some fun stuff planned episode-wise for the holidays. I'm really excited. We can't wait to share it with you. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. 3 weeks. Get us to 9K subs. We're almost there. If you're on Spotify audio platforms, give us 5 stars, answer the polls, leave a review, all that good stuff. Follow our socials at Floor Spacer Pod on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Our personal ones are on the screen right now. See that guy Giovanni over there? Get him to 1 million Instagram followers. Obviously, join the Discord, join the playback room, and I think that's pretty much it I want to say, right?
I think so.
I think that's pretty much it. So, boys, do we sort of have anything else to say before we get on out of here for the week?
No.
I think we're good.
Let's go to sleep, Gio.
Let's go to sleep with Stephen Curry. Pause.
Let's go to sleep. We hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. We love you all endlessly. Nico Harrison is enjoying his time away in La Cancunville before he inevitably gets called back by Rob Pelinka to LA. Giovanni Squateri just ordered a custom autographed Rudy Gobert jersey for Black Friday sales. And we will see you all next week in episode 87. Peace out.